know how long to wait for Bill, because I know that he often has issues getting back on time. Also, yeah, that totally is the same symbol.
I see you still have not disabled playing cards.
I don't know how!
Let's just agree not to use them.
Oh, hang on. Hey!
Oh, did you do it?
I think so. It's a macro, apparently.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. It works.
Are you sure? Because it looks like it's still there for me, and I can still see Girardi's 21 playing cards.
I hit the deck for myself, I think. No, oh, you can kind of turn it on and off.
Oh, dude, we got a second deck of playing cards.
Now, how do I turn this off? I see the deck here. There we go.
Does anyone know how to get rid of the icons?
I think it's a set under your settings. You can like set it to not do that.
Like not in the chat.
No, I know. It's yeah. Here it is. You can do small or names only under player/video avatar size at the bottom of settings.
Oh, there you are, players. Okay, what is your thing?
Left screen.
So, I guess I just
Girardi, you need to delete your playing cards.
Settings, just normal settings, but tangier.
I don't know.
I'm gonna set these out so we can delete them.
Is it inverno or invierno?
I think it's invierno. For winter, invierno.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if Polaris edited the surname from that word.
Oh boy, there are a high number of users in your video chat call. You know that video chat call that we're having?
The pronunciation is Taja Inverno.
Inverno, okay.
Not that it matters, because it's the last name.
This is not a video chat call, I don't know why it's saying that.
Yeah, because it is, I think at least one person has that on. Somehow.
But how?
I don't know.
Why are you that composer?
No, we're the same researcher.
Too bad.
Okay, so just so people realize how hectic this is, I'm in the middle of a car, in the middle of nowhere, tethering the internet with my phone, like hoping that my connection doesn't come out, and just generally, like, freaked hecked out.
Heck.
I'm sorry.
Is your car, like, moving?
The car is moving.
Are you driving it?
I am not driving the car.
Alright, never mind then. All my concerns have been aswagulated.
Aswagulated.
You're just like in the car.
The driver's I was gonna say, I was just listening to some dork in the back playing D&D.
We all know Polaris.
That's just this entire drive.
Yeah, true.
Also, how do I gain control of Taja? Because I don't.
You should now.
Taja Mahal.
Oh, that's because I didn't actually go to the journal thing, and okay, yeah, that's my fault. Edit. Be edited and controlled by Polaris. There you go.
No one can control Tasha. She's an independent harpy who don't need no man.
I'm just kinda...
I'm pretending to be a crab when I'm really a self.
So does that work
for sea elf?
Taja?
So, I guess do we start the RP?
I kind of want to wait for Bill, but I don't know where he is, so,
Bill and Tad.
Well,
Tad Strange.
I say we just, like, start, and then his character just kind of bursts into the...
Well, the idea is that you guys already know each other, so I don't know what I'm going to do in that regard. But
he's just taking a really long bathroom break inside of a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of...
There's only 10 minutes worth of air inside a bag of holding.
He's in a trap.
I'm not even surprised that they did that.
Yeah, there is no way someone would have not done that not done stupid things like that if they hadn't.
But the bag of holdings, you can't fit people in it because of the diameter of its opening.
The opening actually expands to accommodate whatever you need to put inside of it, and please do not make that any looter than it already was.
Fuck, you read.
Okay, I'm already thinking of some interesting ways to break the game with that.
I'm going to inhale the ocean.
I'm just gonna kind of burst into here. Okay, so basically my plan is just to burst into this room playing bagpipes.
For the record, guys, if you need to tell me something privately, I would whisper me in the Roll20 because I'm going to be trying not to look at the Discord. The only reason I'm looking at it now is to keep a track of where the fuck Bill is.
How do you whisper?
I think there's a command for it. Give me a second.
Probably just right click.
It's literally /W, and then you type their name, or you can do GM for the GM, and then the message.
So can you also do that to give a message to, one other player?
Yeah, I'm not sure which name you type.
I don't know how you even understood anything he said.
Oh, all these Bill pings.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm just gonna, jump on a table and play the bagpipes for a while.
Alright.
Shuffle uncomfortably between seats.
Correct, Polari. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna start.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Do you guys... Well, okay, so you guys are currently actually on the road between the cities of Arkhold and Corfair. However, you have already met each other on a boat that was headed for Arkhold from Jerail. So, before we actually start on the road, can you guys introduce yourselves to each other as you would have on the boat?
Introduce each other? Okay, this is Taja.
No.
Introduce yourselves to each other.
Oh, and I'm Gregory. We got the bagpipes and off, ready to use them.
We're introducing ourselves to each other after we've already met?
No, we're introducing...
No,
this is effectively a flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the last time, Soliloquy, I am not a Potu.
But are you a Pitu?
Soliloquy stayed silent, like she always has been.
Dante, go first.
Ree. Stop. Scared me.
No, just do it. Just do it. Go first.
Alright, gosh.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I have the most responsibility. I'm more nervous than any of you guys.
Right. Hey, I'm Leeson Veronos. I'm a paladin, I guess. You're heading over to the other city, that place, the one that the DM said. Arkhold. I gotta learn all these goddamn words. I take this trident and I kill people with it. That's really my whole deal. You know, I mean, just wicked people. I don't want you to get the wrong idea here.
Well, you are a paladin. It would be quite remiss to go against your oath or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. This guy gets it.
I don't actually know what bagpipes sound like, so that's my best impression.
You don't know what bagpipes sound like?
I do, but I can't make the noise.
Oh, dang it. Hold on. Somebody has, forced my hand. Oh, somebody...
Oh no.
He's gay.
Oh, no. He's gay.
Bagpipes sound quite nice when played by somebody who knows what they're doing.
That's true of a lot of instruments. But,
Here comes a coffee can.
Dante, what's the issue?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's not an issue.
Well,
Right.
I already introduced myself with the bagpipe noises. Or rather than non-bagpipe noises.
I think you need a bit more on that, Jotty. You go next, Jotty. You go next.
Hi. I'm just gonna keep playing the bagpipes.
Saxon plays the bagpipes as high that continues to play the bagpipes.
Exactly!
I mean, he seems harmless enough.
Do you at least say your name, just for the record?
My name is Grigory. And then I continue to play the bagpipes.
It's Gregory, then.
Hello, Gregory.
I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't actually know.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not Romanian.
Neither am I.
Ben, how about you go next?
Alright. So my character walks into the room, and he's like, well met, fellow travelers. And, he's...
well met!
Hi.
Hi!
What brings you on this boat? Just,
The purposes of training and defeating evil. That's pretty much it.
I just want...
It's purely incidental.
Training and defeating evil is quite the popular thing around the world, isn't it?
I want cash, cabbage leaves, and to investigate vampire rumors.
Well, in my case, I've come from basically the northeastern corner of the world. I'm obviously a harpy. You can see my wings. And I've been studying as a monk. And essentially, this is my pilgrimage, although I've kind of made it into more of a road trip.
Why
Wait, there are monkeys on this boat?
You have wings.
Well, you see, I'm not a small bird, and I can't fly across the entire ocean by myself.
Well, I mean, that's understandable.
Also,
But I mean, that's just a water and air trip, no?
I also have, things with me, as in, all of my clothes, my canteens, my belongings. I'm not gonna risk, say, lightning striking me and falling into the ocean and getting them all wet.
I suppose.
That's why you just schedule your trip for when it's on storms.
I made lost out of your beds. It was worth it.
Oh!
Oh, Sean, do you want to go next?
I shuffle uncomfortably. Hi. I'm Mirabelle. I'm not used to being around this many people.
You'll learn. Trust me, you'll
Cool,
learn.
same. That's why I left the army.
I'm actually not used to being around this many non-dwarven or harpy people. It's cool, though.
You got at least one dwarf. You got at least one dwarf. You got Ankill.
And
Hank Hill.
Yeah.
Not Hank Hill, Ankill.
No, it's Hank Hill.
I've talked to many a bird, but I've never seen a bird that talks back.
I would like to hear about that, because I'm not a bird.
Maybe now is not the best time to get into racial tensions.
No, I think it is.
You're not a bird?
It'll be really fun.
It's almost like fostering mutual distrust is a terrible idea for the coming adventures ahead.
No, it'll be fun. Mac Hill is the bartender. Yeah.
Alright.
So let's all order around and drink and all just hate each other. It'll be a great way to start this adventure.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad for us. Alright, let's pick up the pace. Otters, you're the last one other than Bill.
I'm Soliloquy. I'm looking for someone. That's all you need to know.
Ah,
Fair enough, really. You don't need to tell me.
a mysterious kind of person.
Someone a few words. I can appreciate that.
She stays
Alright.
silent.
I'm gonna make a note of the character names, race, and class in the chat just so you guys have that as a
Don't
reference
forget,
and to remember. I think that might be helpful.
It certainly would be.
So, my character is Einkel Ungard. He is a dwarven paladin.
So, I as the last part of the introduction, I'm just gonna cast Mage Hand and then start drinking. Wait, I'm just gonna start drinking using the Mage Hand.
Tasha just like writes. She just writes in a small journal. It looks very, very wacky because like she has to use her arms and her arms are wings, but like she gets the job done.
I quietly survey the room and plan future schmoozing.
Soliloquy is up in the rooms.
I hide in the corner in my poncho.
Oh, dude, ponchos are rad.
Yeah.
Okay, so seems like Bill's still not here, so he can give his introduction later. For now, you guys aren't on the boat anymore.
Alright.
Okay.
So are we just on the road, about to get ambushed by all manner of terrible things? Perhaps owlbears?
Okay, so
perhaps that weird squid leaf thing.
You'd reached Arkhold. You'd reached Arkhold, which is the trade capital of Tundraga, and you're currently on the road on the way to Corfair, which is like the political capital. And on the way, there's a small town called Snow Creek, and you're just outside.
Did we just happen to be in the same like traveling direction, or did we decide to group up? What happened there?
Oh well, I mean, you can RP this on the boat now if you like, but I'd spoken to you all in private and kind of given you guys discussed the reasons you'd be going in that direction anyway. So the idea is that you guys will have grouped up. If you like, you can RP that right now.
Some homeless guy wearing cloaks told me there were cabbage leaves and Actually, no. If I remember correctly, he told me that there were either cabbage leaves or vampires. So if I find even a single cabbage leaf, I know there are no vampires on this continent.
Well, it depends if it's an exclusive ore or just an ore.
So you traveled across the world based on the tip of some rando.
Some random homeless guy wearing a cloak.
Good.
The cloak is the important part.
I need new audiences anyway. There's only
I suppose that's fair.
I chew on a head of cabbage.
There's only a small amount, I don't know, of times people will actually listen to your performances before they start to get bored.
Oh, I can understand
The
that.
Bardley Quest. The worthy cousin elf.
It's mostly a quest for cash.
In my case, I've been traveling alone long enough that I figure I should probably get used to other people, and you're probably the most diverse, ridiculous group I've ever seen, and that's a nice thing. So I suppose I should get used to that.
Yep, I'm on a journey to increase my own skills as a paladin so that I may fight evil amongst all ye. And I don't want to die, and a good gambler knows that the best thing to do is to mitigate the odds.
Same.
I have very different reasons for wanting to fight evil.
I don't know what I want to do with my life. I know I'm a very good monk, and I know I'm very good with a stick, but I probably can't just hit things with a stick for my life, so maybe
you would be surprised what I've seen.
Are there people who make a living hitting things with a stick?
Like you would not believe.
Well, I guess adventurers.
I personally believe in
how like
in imperialists.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Is that then? Yeah.
You can just pick up if you think we're done. It's quite alright.
Sounds like you're done. Alright, so yeah, you've just reached the outside of Snow Creek. It's a quite prosperous town, but it's fairly small in proportion. It's on a hill and it's bounded by a wide icy river. It's kind of like a waypoint between the two different kinds of capitals in Tundraga. So do you guys, anyone that wants to, can roll a history check to see how much they know about the town?
Let me see what my skill is in that.
Less than none.
What's the die?
D20.
It's well, oh yeah, you haven't played in a while, have you? It's 1d20 plus whatever the thing is. So for your history, well, I can check because I have all your character sheets.
History is 0.
Correct. So yours would just be a straight 1d20 roll.
All right.
Okay, Siliqui, you remember that the current landowner and the lord of the town is a guy named Ivo Mustel. I'll put that in chat.
Do I know anything about this?
Sirens.
Do I know anything about this just naturally from being related to someone who fought, like, against...
I mean, you're related to someone who fought in the war on the complete opposite side of the country, and Snow Creek is just some town in the west, so... So no one else wants to roll? Okay, so... Yeah, so Siliqui remembers that the Lord is Lord Ivo Mustel. Before you enter the town, there's because it's kind of on this hill that has a steep drop down into the river. There's like a stone bridge on. There are stone bridges for each of the entrances to the town, and they're all guarded by a bunch of guards. It seems strangely heavily guarded for just a town. It doesn't seem like, there's like a castle here or anything. It's just a town, but they've got quite a lot of guards by these bridges.
So are there any otters here? Because the guy is named Ivo Mustel.
Oh, I get it.
I don't.
Otters are mustelheads.
Wave at the guards. Hail, sirs!
I've never actually been to a town with a lot of guards.
I'm just gonna, like, cast... Let's see what fun items I have. Ooh, I'm going to just cast Mage Hand and just kind of move one of my extra pairs of clown shoes there.
Where?
Just towards the guards.
Should I do a wisdom and perception check to see if I can stop him from doing that before something stupid happens?
I might also be wearing a clown costume right now.
I'm not sure you have to roll for that. I think you could just attempt to stop him.
I asked.
Well, because I figured I'd have to notice that he's doing it.
He's floating clown shoes towards the guard. I think that'd be pretty noticeable.
I mean, I guess fair enough.
So these different clown shoes from the ones you're wearing?
Is
Yes.
this card gauge 2.0?
No, it's card gauge, but more card gauge.
Well, character, please don't make it card gauge.
No, it's not going to be card gauge. It's going to be a much more
Grounded?
grounded in reality.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Still,
That's it.
very weird character,
Well,
but at least
the god has seen the clown shoes floating, and he recognizes the magic tricks, and he's like, Does this look like a parade to you, like a circus?
yes.
Alright,
Who are
I
you
think
guys?
you
Who are
need to
you?
knock it off instantaneously. I'm sorry. We've just arrived upon this prosperous town of Snow Creek. I didn't realize it would be so
You're
heavily
aware we
guarded.
live here.
Are there any random objects around the map? That would be really funny to move around.
After the war recently, we've been concerned about spies, especially since one of the lords is taking up residence in this town. He owns the land around here, and we don't want any spies in. So we're just being
That's quite
just being
unfortunate. Is
cautious.
there any way we can prove our innocence in this matter, and perhaps to patronize your businesses?
None of you seem like half Jotun or anything like that, so you're probably alright. Just don't cause any trouble, okay? Because we will get you out. We will chase you out this town if you do anything.
Well, that's auspicious. Let's go.
I was going to say, before being interrupted 7 million times, because this is a call after all, is like Taja would have just like broken away from them when the clown shoes thing happened and just like walked up and said, "Hey, can I get in?" Basically.
They're a little. They seem kind of intimidated by Taja, but the fact that there's a half elf that's being more annoying kind of makes you seem better in comparison. So, yeah, you guys are let in, but they're a little suspicious. Can
I start playing the saxophone while walking in?
Which one of these guards are talking to us?
Is it Inkill?
Hang on, I didn't put this down. It's mainly one of them kind of turns around and is watching you as you enter the town just to make sure nothing. And they seem to give a hand signal to another guard that's kind of patrolling the inside of the town.
I
good.
look reassuringly at them.
All right, so you walked into town.
You recognize the incredibly annoying member of the line of the 167 in people named Gregory Ardelian.
What was that, Jody?
At least they recognize that they should probably keep an eye on the incredibly annoying guy who's also the 167th in his family.
Yeah. So
and is currently pulling out a saxophone.
You've now crossed the bridge. I should mention that it's kind of there's a little bit of thin snow here and there. It seems to mostly just it seems to not be so bad. It is kind of springtime at the moment, so
the ground's already wet.
Yeah, I was gonna say weather's not bad for Snow Creek. Creek.
It gets way more snowy during the kind of autumn and winter time.
Yeah. Can I build a snow fort on the bridge?
Tasha's like literally at the northeastern corner of the map and is right next to a square of like just snow, so she's pretty used to it by now.
Okay,
I would like to tug on Inkill's sleeve and ask, Mr. Dwarf, what is a parade?
I'm just gonna walk across the bridge while playing like a march or something on my saxophone.
Ben?
Can I make a performance check? To impress the guards?
For how well you're playing? Go ahead.
Alright, let me see what my performance skill is.
Do it with disadvantage since they don't really like you.
I wonder how many rolls with disadvantage he'll do.
Most of them.
Not bad, though.
They
ask you to stop.
Okay.
Good.
But politely, right?
So, can I move just out of earshot out of them and start playing again?
If you like, but you don't have to roll because you're not playing it for anyone.
No, I'm playing it for the townspeople because, hey, cash money.
Oh, are you busking?
Possibly.
Walk into a town, immediately start busking? I mean, you can if you like.
Well, no, I'm gonna start do it much more dignified than that. I'm going to advertise.
The way you phrase that does not put any gladness into my heart.
I don't even remember how I phrased it.
It was like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I have a terrible short-term memory.
Alright then.
So anyway, basically I'm gonna start like advertising for
advertising?
Low price concert tomorrow. Only 2 silver pieces.
Are you even gonna be here tomorrow?
No. Yes. Because how else am I gonna make money?
Taja isn't. Speaking of Taja, she's looking around for like food shops.
Food? There is a. What do you mean by food? Do you mean like a place to eat or a place to buy food to make yourself or something?
Because she's done a lot of hunting over her journeys, and like she kind of just wants something like a nice sit-down meal.
Okay, well,
same.
Taja.
There is an inn nearby. It's the Sleeping Hippo Inn.
I didn't know they had hippos.
Not in Tundraga. They do exist mostly in Everota, in the kind of swamps there, in the jungles.
Good to know.
One of the there is a zoo in Tundraga, and kind of a rudimentary one because this is a medievalish setting. But Hippos are quite a popular animal here. People like them. So
Cool.
this inn was named after this.
Fair enough.
I hope hippos in this world are more friendly than the ones in ours.
I don't know. We'll have to see if you encounter one.
They are even meaner.
Taja just walks into the inn.
It's a hippo
all
bear.
casual like.
I'm just gonna.
Are you guys also going into the inn?
I'm just gonna play a fanfare on the saxophone, and then go in, and play another fanfare. Because I can.
Can you roll to see how impressed the fucking innkeeper is by your playing? No disadvantages, regular. The innkeeper's quite impressed with your playing. He says, "Boy, how long have you been playing that saxophone?"
20 seconds.
Let me actually
Innkeeper Hank Hill.
The innkeeper's not Hank Hill.
Let me see. Okay, so he got the bagpipes at age
Can you guys try
7.
to talk one at a time, because I find it really difficult to concentrate.
Okay, I'm just trying to calculate. So, bagpipes at 7. Probably got the saxophone a year later. So 8 to
Okay.
19,
Taja
and
gonna
then
ask the barkeeper for some
16
food.
years
16 years. Okay.
with a break
I'll
of 5
I'll
years.
deal with Drati's thing first, but then you should.
Sorry.
So I can do the rest of it. No, it's fine. He says, well, you play it quite well. I'm not surprised that you have that much experience. You ever considered playing for money? I'm assuming you must have. You're a professional. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've done it a lot. So have about 166 of my ancestors.
Well, we occasionally have performers in our inn, so if you like, I'd love to have a. We haven't had one in quite a while, so a good musician like yourself would be much appreciated around here. Especially playing a unique instrument like that. I don't think we have a lot of. Well, I'm not a music expert myself, but I don't see a lot of saxophones in these parts. So if you like, perhaps later tonight, you could. I'd let you play here, and people could give their tips as they wish.
I am just assuming that he's playing nothing but Careless Whisper.
Possibly.
Oh, of course. You can't
I like
play
the one guard who just has some hair.
Very good.
I might have done that while nobody was looking.
Gregory, would you be interested in that?
Yes.
All right then.
It's a fine opportunity.
He says that once he's helped your company sit down and get their food and stuff, he can discuss the arrangements. So you were asking him about food?
And now they are the German Empire. Look at the guards.
I was wondering what meals you had here.
Well, the special today is a whole roasted hog. But they also have their regular stuff. They do quite good stews and soups and stuff like that.
Let's go for the roasted hog. It'll be
I'll
fun.
take a simple stew, thank you.
Wait, is
okay.
Tasha talking to the bartender?
Yeah,
It's the innkeeper, but yeah.
Oh.
I guess it's the same thing.
Why doesn't the bartender talk like Hank Hill?
This is fucking medieval fantasy. What do you expect?
He's not Hank Hill, he's Knock Hill.
I don't want to lose my dog.
Okay, so you're having a stew, Polaris?
Yes.
Okay, that's 2 silver pieces.
I'll be sure to subtract that from my totals.
I'm gonna just get, like, also a stew and possibly a large quantity of vodka.
Okay, he can give you a bottle of vodka. Well, not a bottle, but like a small bottle, you know, if of the. I mean, it's not vodka because it's medieval fantasy, but of that kind of thing.
Potato alcohol.
They had vodka back then.
Okay, well,
It's not
in total that's 3 SP.
How much for a room and keep?
It depends. How many rooms are you guys going to be getting? There's 7 of you. Does anyone want to double up? Because the rooms have enough. They have 2 beds or
I-
room for 2 beds each.
I personally would be
asked for
fine with sleeping on the
directions to a
floor.
stable.
One at a time, please.
I am also willing to sleep on the floor. I've done it
On the
before.
I asked for directions to a
You
stable.
mean you've done it before?
Hang on. Who's willing to share up?
I'm cheap. I'll double up.
I'm cheap, I'll sleep on the floor.
Room?
One at a time, please.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
Who isn't going to double up?
I'm not.
Who's that? I don't recognize voices. Althorn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
not actually going to buy a room. I would take this opportunity to go find a stable and purchase a wagon and donkey.
Oh,
And
Okay.
sleep in the wagon? Like, what?
Yeah.
Where is this going?
It's my house.
Okay, fair enough.
But it'd be
I see.
awkward if I already had it before getting on the boat.
Give me just 1 second.
I mean, I am 2 feet tall. A wagon is a fair size for me.
That's yeah. That's pretty fair.
Doesn't Bill have a wagon?
He might. I can't check his character sheet, but you know what? Let's assume he has a wagon. No, he does. He definitely has a wagon.
The kobolds will sleep in the wagon.
I'm gonna assume that he'll let you sleep in the wagon with him.
So then,
it's Bill, so I assume.
I will.
If I wanted to get my own wagon to, like, fill it full of weird magical stuff.
Sorry, what was that?
I kind of wanted my own wagon to fill it with my weird magical stuff.
Oh, okay.
People seeing
In that case,
my shady witch shit.
okay. In that case, there's a trader nearby, and they have several wagons that they use for transporting the goods in from stuff. And you could buy one if you liked.
I have bought them.
I'm gonna say it's 1 GP.
I already deducted the information from my sheet from before I created my character.
You already what?
I've already paid for it.
Oh, you've already paid for it. Okay, that's fine.
Like on the sheet, it was 30 GP actually.
Oh, are they? I don't know this stuff. I don't want to have to look it up. Okay, if you paid for it, then
Yeah, I paid for it like during character creation.
Okay.
I'm just
okay, and just narratively, you only got it
Yeah.
now. That's fine. Okay,
There's the wagon.
short. So you got that. Who else is not doubling up with rooms? Okay, everyone else is doubling up with rooms.
And I'm sleeping on the floor.
I don't want to sleep with Lycan.
I will sleep with Lycan if that's quite alright with you.
It's Lisa.
I'm good with it.
Listen, sorry.
I'm going to be
Not a
sleeping on the
baby man.
floor. So we're getting like 2 rooms, I think.
It
Yeah.
seems like 2 rooms, yeah. So 2. Well, a double room costs 1 GP. In this, and 2. So
What about this
that-
one
that
single
what-
loft room?
I like the lost rooms.
what was the question?
What about this one single loft room?
Let's not use the lost room.
Yeah, let's not.
No, I like
okay,
the
so
lost
yeah, so-
rooms.
Well, I'm taking them away.
they disintegrate.
Okay, since we're taking rooms as a group, I suppose we could split up the cost, perhaps.
Yeah, there's
Seems fair.
well, 1 GP is the same as 10 SP. The guy sees you're a big group and he's happy to have so many people staying the night. So he's gonna knock that double room cost down to 9 SP. So
My
each
character is
people-
kind
Weird,
of
it's just
trapped
between
under
doors.
the floor.
No, it's 6 people. Assuming that Vudok is fine sharing a room, which I don't know if he will be.
True.
He's trapped under the floor.
Let's just say you guys each pay 3 SP for the
Okay.
room.
All right, I'll subtract that.
That's
7 and then -1 gold.
Minus 1 gold. No, it's 3 SP per person.
Well, I'm saying I subtract 1 gold and then carry
okay.
over the 7 into my SP.
Okay. Maths.
Maths, baby.
Shouldn't that be 2? Because 6 times 2 is 12, which is still a bit over, but whatever.
Hang on. He's charging you a single double room, as being 3 people per room because you're doing the 2 beds and 1 person sleeping on the floor, right?
Okay, whatever. 3 SP.
I mean,
I know math, but
Gentlemen.
I just want to sleep right now.
well, if it's 3 people per room and it's 9 SP per room, then 9 divided by 3 is 3.
But
What am I missing here?
shouldn't it be that people only pay for the room and then you can cram as many as you want inside it?
Oh, I mean...
That's kind of a dick move, especially right in front of the innkeeper.
But also, I'd assumed that there were only a couple of people willing to sleep on the floor and the rest of the people wanted to sleep in bed.
Yeah.
Soliloquy gives the barkeep 1 gold and just goes off to her room.
Oh, so she's...
Any room?
Wait, hang on, are you staying in your own room then, Soliloquy?
What?
Are you staying in your own room then, Soliloquy?
No, she's paying for all of the rooms.
Oh.
Well, a single double room is, you can't sleep beneath the inn.
Well, my character, like, when I put it over the inn, it's
You're cutting out.
oh. Okay. My pog is, like, underneath the inn, so, you know.
Pog!
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the
Layer.
He's back in pog form.
ones are on a lower layer than the...
Alright. It's here. And now it's here. It's underneath the inn.
First you're here, and then 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 you're here, and okay.
Josh, it's not.
That's quite enough.
And then you're not.
Okay, you know what, guys? Just each pay only 2 SP then, if you're.
Okay.
I don't want to make too much
okay.
of a fuss about this.
Alright,
Much ado about...
I will sit upon my room.
Okay. Mechanics-wise, we all pay 2 SP or 3 or whatever we're going to do. Lore-wise, Soliloquy did in fact pay for the entire group and then just like went off. And in the night, like, Ta just slipped a couple silvers back in her pocket or her pouch or whatever.
Okay, sure.
I'll
Alright,
pay for
whatever.
it, you reimburse me.
Guys, it's not a big deal. It's a fucking inn room. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Max the
Are
wall.
you guys, so you paid for your rooms, but I'm guessing you guys are gonna have your food now, right?
Yeah.
Those of you who purchased food. Who already paid for their food? Taja did, I know that. Jaraki, did you? I never told you.
Yeah,
the
it was 3
costs
SP for the stew and the vodka,
So it
right?
was 2 SP for a
From-
broth.
for a meal, yeah.
Alright, I'll
Do they
pay
have
for my
fruit?
meal.
Fruit?
Soliloquy doesn't want food. Huh?
Do they have,
the
like,
fruit.
fruit?
Sure. You can have like a bowl of some fruit for like 1 SP, I guess.
Like a melon?
Sure, a melon, 1 SP.
The entire melon
An entire melon, I just shove it in my mouth.
in 1 bite.
Jarati, you said you were having the stew and a bottle of drink, right?
Yes.
3 SP total.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought I heard.
Specifically so
okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, I already paid for that.
Is that everyone done for food? Ankel, what are you having?
Okay.
Hank
So
Hill?
you have a leg of lamb and a stein of mead.
Okay.
Steiny, get me a Danish.
I like the word Stein.
I'm gonna say 3 SP.
Okay.
Alright. So... That's not... So...
We have solved the food and lodging puzzle.
Yes.
Everyone gets
XP
experience.
to go to level 2. No, you don't. So...
Everyone gets enough experience to get to level 20.
Not
Those of
even
you that-
Professor Layton could solve the inn and food puzzle.
Those of you that are eating, and those of you who aren't eating, what are you doing? Are you up in your room, or are you hanging out with the others? Mainly talking to Soliloquy, I
in
think.
bed.
Soliloquy's in bed.
Can I just
Alright,
drunkenly reminisce about my time in the army?
I thought you were going to perform.
No, that was probably like in the morning.
Oh, okay. Sure, you can have flashbacks. Alright, well, that's that for that.
You have flashbacks for something that happened several hundred years in the future.
Yes. Well, technically my character is from a forested area.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it could have been the force of time. Let's move on.
Alright, so
Which means
you guys all go to bed. It's the morning. And you hear that there seems to be some kind of a commotion outside.
I peer out my window to see what is the matter.
Some people are kind of looking down at the ground, and there's a couple guards investigating, poking at the ground with their spears. There seems to be some loose dirt.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, Tasha is like already she woke up super early, so when she sees this and like someone she didn't notice it, she just runs out the door to see what's up.
I'm gonna.
I assumed they were just digging for things.
I'm gonna go over there and try to.
Find clothes and schlep on down to see what's the matter.
I'm just gonna go out there and try to restore order.
Oh yeah. That.
Give me a second. As you step outside, the dirt starts to kind of rumble and rustle around a bit, and a giant sand out the ground.
Oh.
What?
Roll initiative.
That's a jump back from the centipede.
Roll initiative. I'm gonna clear this. Can you guys help me clear this board as well?
Yeah, I think everything that I drew is gone. Well,
Actually, maybe don't clear it. I can probably actually delete that.
I think I have.
You can create
this.
Well, you can create a new page, though. You can create like a new page. Like
that's true. Yes. Okay. Hang on. Why does the current map have the icon of fucking Grigore in this menu? I'm not even joking. Let me fucking show you.
Wait, let me actually see what my dexterity is. +2.
Probably the last thing that was placed on it.
I posted it in Tabletop Town.
Incredible.
I'm gonna make a new page.
Good.
Do I have to put the fucking tokens in every single goddamn time? Oh, I can just do
2
this.
+ 2 is 4, -1, that's 3. Quick math.
That too.
You can send us there.
Yeah,
we
my
can put it in
token's here.
ourselves.
Could we go to something late?
Incredible.
I'm trying
I'm
to
gonna be
figure
a
out how to change
4-star
pages.
quarterback someday.
How do you change pages?
Change pages? In what?
That requires Autumn to change pages.
Okay.
It's a DM that changes the page what the players see.
Okay.
So
Find a fucking icon for this thing.
Also, has Vuduk noticed this at all? 'Cause,
Vuduk.
she's kind of just in a wagon. Vuduk, sorry.
Vudok's the dude. But Vudok is Bill's character, but he's not here yet.
Excuse me, what the hell was that?
Oh, hold on.
I was looking at the
Give me
other
one
card.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That should not be.
what's going on?
Yeah, I'm decidedly ignoring everything that's going on.
Who is?
Me.
Maribel?
Oh, you're not helping?
That sure is a good centipede right there.
I was asking.
Damn, what the hell did I
Maribel,
put in that
sorry.
drink?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang on. I got Polaris's and Althorn's voices mixed up, I'm sorry.
Alright.
We're
Sorry
just
about
so
that.
similar.
So this is about rolling for initiative.
Yes, rolling for initiative. I need to...
Okay, one sec.
You guys want to arrange yourselves? So I'm going to say the edge, the right edge here is kind of the
Well, there
wall
is
of
an
the edge.
initiative thing that you can have in roll 20, because I know that
I
Tris
know.
had it.
I know that, but I haven't set. Yeah, you guys haven't set up your character sheets yet. So I'm just moving you guys over here. Do you want to arrange yourselves how it would be?
Since I have really high strength, can I be near the front?
If you like, you guys can move your own thing.
Remind me what the modifier is for the D20 on a.
So I also have the absolute worst initiative.
There should be a thing that says initiative in your character sheet, Dante.
I have +2.
Oh, it very well might. Let me
Rather, I'll be in the front line.
Is any other modifiers?
Yep, so you do 1d20 plus 4. I need
Rolling
to
it. Oh, I fucking ballsed it hard.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I should actually roll.
I only got a 13.
13
I mean,
is
it's
pretty
better than
decent,
fucking
don't worry.
Rigor, but
I got a really good initiative roll.
-1,
I guess I'm just
that's
right below
3, quick
Polaro.
maths.
quick
I
math.
got a 22.
Hot damn.
Damn, son.
I
Oh
think
shit, it's the Wentipede.
you can add up, like, plus however much after your roll to add that amount.
Yeah, so I'm ahead of Maribel in the order, but only just.
Alright, let me see. Oh shit, Mirabelle, you critted on your dexterity, that means you get a oh wait, hang on. Are you in, I thought you weren't in combat, I thought you were avoiding it.
I went ahead and rolled because I'll be joining it as soon as I get any indication that something's going on.
So then,
Everyone rushed outside.
I was, yeah.
Oh, you were already outside. Well, if you were sleeping outside, you probably have heard the townsfolk and stuff.
Yeah, like I heard
probably be
commotion on the ground, but I just assumed they were digging, and I ignored them. So until
they all want to shout to Mirabelle
that there is a centipede, I will not really pay attention.
That's
cool,
cool,
because
because you got a surprise round.
so...
I was gonna say, yeah, Mirabelle, you have a surprise round. Let me just quickly put in add turn.
So I still think I'm just hallucinating.
I got 4.
Like, so I'm just not really... There could also be a wicked hangover.
Oh, there we go. I was wondering what that was.
Well, no, I do think I'm hallucinating because there's a giant centipede.
You guys can see this, right?
It is
I
D&D
can see this wicked centipede.
so
No, as in the turn order thing?
far out.
Oh
You guys
yes,
see
I do see it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna move it closer to here.
Like, Cargood would assume this thing is real because his hallucinations would probably look like normal things, and, like, because those normal things are weird to him.
Grigore, centipede exists. Get ready.
No, but giant ones?
Yes, in D&D,
Again, my character had...
Tarrasques exist.
It has
Astral dreadnoughts exist. This
Okay.
is like mundane compared to some of the things.
My character did not exactly...
Get out much?
Is that a party hat?
Why wouldn't it be?
Can you sell it for incredibly large amounts of money?
No.
Loads of
Is
money.
this RuneScape?
Who are missing?
I don't see any turn order things, by the way.
I see it. It's big and big and big.
No, there's nothing in the turn order. Not yet.
Like, it's just Trogdor.
Okay, we need a couple of like rolls here to determine who goes when. Between the literally just do like 1d20s. Siliqui and Taja.
Isn't
You guys roll
Siliqui
1d20s.
better?
I didn't need to do that.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is in terms of who has the better initiative. So yeah, you're right.
Siliqui has a higher score overall, and I have better dexterity than Mirabelle.
That's fine. Let me then look at Grigori and.
I rolled a 20 though.
I have... So I go, I guess, second to last, unless this thing rolls really terribly.
Okay, you and Einkill and Grigori re-rolled, not re-roll, but roll 1d20s to.
I have a higher dexterity score, though.
Oh, okay. Is it by like 1 point?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then now I need to roll for this thing.
Because Mirabelle got critical initiative though. Shouldn't like.
I know. She's gonna have a surprise round. I still need to roll its initiative though. 10.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could.
I need to roll for the guards as well.
Ooh, guards.
Yeah, we get some buddies.
Oh boy.
So would dissonant whispers work against this thing, or can it not comprehend, like, words?
It can't comprehend words. It's a bug.
Okay.
Also, my prepared spell is sleep.
Cool. Does that only work on intelligent creatures or something?
Well, I can't
I'd assume it works on anything that can sleep. So, like outsiders, no.
I know, guys. So roll 1d20.
Okay, apparently this is just any creature that has the capability to make a wisdom save.
Do you guys want to move yourself to a place that makes sense for you? In the meantime, while I'm doing these guards' initiatives.
How many guards are there?
Two that are here. The others don't want to leave their post, and these two seem like
They don't want to leave their post to deal with the giant centipede.
right.
One of the guards.
man.
I know how it sounds, but the guards don't. Even though the people are disturbed and stuff, they don't seem too surprised, which is interesting.
Shitty fucking guards.
Well, that could be because they're evil, because they're Tandraga.
Secretly, the guards are evil.
Because they're from Tandraga, they're evil.
Are the guards the spies?
You guys can move your icons, right?
Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Mine is in the front line.
They're not moving for me.
Oh dear.
I'm not moving them. Okay, now I am.
I'm
No,
moving
they're not moving for me.
a square.
Refresh the page.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
move.
Good job.
Good job.
Crash.
It's not my fault. Great job.
Great door, Homestar.
Great job.
Good job, Hamstray!
Ah! Why is it playing my video? What the hell?
No. Computer.
You know,
Because you
reasons.
you said it should.
No, I didn't.
Because ads.
Well,
How
I've
the
set it
fuck
so that it won't. It's in the settings. I said it. I didn't want to. I'm not broadcasting or receiving anything from anybody. So.
Sam.
Give me a second.
It's probably playing the video because it's set up to automatically play the video.
He was a dragon man. Maybe he was just.
Why isn't it turning off? Oh.
But he was still Trogdor.
Trogdor was a man.
There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Try moving now.
Okay.
They're not moving. They're not moving for me.
Still moving.
I'm moving. I'm
Moving
moving in a
in.
circle around Bill's.
Hang on.
Are you on the wrong page?
I think maybe it's. I haven't like moved you guys to this page or something.
Well, no, because our icons are here.
Ah, no. Yeah, you guys are in the wrong place. Here you go.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, hi.
I didn't realize I had to move the players separately.
Yeah, we
Wait,
drawn our own
centipede.
sense of
And I
each other.
can't control the character.
Cool.
But you should be able to. What is this?
Nope. Our actual characters are over there.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, I got my own.
It's-
I brought my own.
Okay. So this is
Wonk, wonk.
My centipede, my guard.
Oh
No.
fuck! I have to put in all the initiatives again. Ah.
It's okay.
Mine is
First time.
13. Donna.
22.
Trogdor was a bed. Or maybe he
It was a
you-
centipan.
And then
You-
I accidentally opened up a net.
Oh, this isn't even a giant centipede, it's just kind of a small centipede.
That's a pretty fucking big centipede,
It's.
as far as centipedes go.
And my centipede was bigger.
I thought we were actually using. Like, I thought that centipede and guards were official. I thought they were
Me
drawn
too.
by Autumn.
No. These are just assets.
Well, the centipede
Um,
still gets a party hat.
Where is?
Yes.
Where's everyone? Can the rest of you put your icons on, please?
No.
Please. No.
I literally
Oh.
can't because my journal's empty.
What?
I cannot find my character.
I assigned it to you. What is this shit? What is this bullcrap?
You know,
I like
computers.
bullcrap.
I said it so you can edit it. Oh. You can edit it, but it's not in your journal, for fuck's sake. No.
Silly goose.
The legendary D&D wagon.
There you go. I'm sorry about
Just
that.
the wagon I bought.
Wagon.
Okay.
Too many G's. I always do that.
Guys, look, the centipede has a Pratty hat.
Is it a birthday party?
Brownie hat.
I mean, it probably wasn't born that long ago, because it's centipede.
Come on.
It might be a
Can do
special
this. Okay.
centipede.
Wait,
He's a special boy.
no,
What did you
that's
get, Polaris? 22?
Yep, 22 better dexterity
Yeah,
than
two Gs.
Althorn.
Dexterity then. Oh,
And also, like, Otter's got like 24.
what did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got
think it was 25 actually. Or no, I don't remember. I think no, it's 24. I think.
Okay. Sorry about no. Why no? Okay. Who else got a 22? No one. I'm just psychotic or
I
something.
got a 22.
Althorn
Oh.
got a critical 22. I got 22.5 basically. As confusing as it is.
Wait. Oh, you didn't roll it as a 1d20 plus 2.
I rolled a 1d20 plus 5 because I have
I'm
plus
talking
5 dexterity.
about Mirabelle. It just says 1d20.
Yeah, I just roll a d20, then added 2 to it.
You can roll a d20
You
plus
have to in the-
how much.
That's what goes
Like,
with me.
Yeah.
Do you want to add your icon as well?
Yeah, that would be nice if I existed. I'd like to do that.
In the meantime, I don't know what Bill's stats are. Wait, no, he did send me his character sheet, actually. Let me check that.
Bill's asleep in the wagon.
Wagon has 2 G's.
I'm a waggling man.
I'm just gonna look this up.
Do electric sheep dream of real trees?
Yes.
Well, no, it is 1 G.
Only if they're in a house.
But what is a house?
We just
what would it be like a house?
Listen more.
Rolling initiative for Bill.
That was a good
Yeah.
What would it be like? What would it be like? What would it be like if Fargtall?
Mirabelle, you're still not on the map.
I
You gotta
know.
drag it on.
I can't.
Is it not letting you? Did I mistake? Give me a sec. No, you should be. Oh, what you do is you go to the second tab, the journal, and you should have Mirabelle Knox in there, and you can drag and drop that onto the map. Yeah. It took me. I didn't.
Where's
know that.
mine?
Yours is here.
I'm
I
dragging
mean, like
it.
on the turn order.
Oh.
Not there.
Oh, I haven't added yours yet. You're right. What'd you get? 13?
4.
I'm dragging it.
4.
I'm trying to drop it.
I'm
but I
under
cannot.
Jiraiya.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
They're multiplying.
Let's delete that one.
Those are people are multiplying.
Add turn.
So we're fighting Taja and this giant centipede. Got it.
Yes, that is exactly what is happening.
Cool, my dumb computer turned the connection from Wi-Fi to being like linked by USB, so it killed it for a little bit. Oh, this should be fine now.
Yay.
Okay, Mirabelle, you have a surprise round against the centipede. What do you want to do?
Do I hear anything? What's going on around me?
Yes, you do.
Roll for awareness.
I'm gonna say you notice the commotion.
Alright.
I'm gonna say it's probably within your passive perception. So.
It's also incredibly loud. You need like a passive perception of like
especially now that it's
2.
burst out of the ground, people are a little jumped.
This giant centipede, it's loud as shit.
It's the loudest thing in sliced bread.
Yeah.
Sliced bread is really fucking loud.
All right. Okay, Mirabelle, what do you want to do?
I lean out of the wagon. Swaggin now, apparently. Under partial cover, or half cover, and I cast sleep on the centipede.
Okay, explain to me how that works and what I need to do.
I think it's like 5d8 or something.
Let me look
HP
up
of
the
creatures.
rules first.
This wagon's got hot rod flames.
Where's the spell list? Scroll down to the S's. S.
Welcome.
L
Yeah,
for
you roll
spell.
5d8, and that's how many hit points of creatures it can affect.
It's only one.
5d8.
It must be equal to or less than the remaining total. Oh, and you roll the... Oh, hang on, there we go. Roll 5d8. Okay, so roll 5d8. Oh, you also need to be within 20 feet of it, which you aren't. So you need to move out a little bit.
No, I'm within 20 feet of it.
No, the range is 90 feet. The
Oh, I'm an idiot.
diameter of the circle is 20 feet.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
20 feet of a point you choose.
20.
My icon with the ruler and
Yeah,
moving
let's
it
see,
over.
20.
So that
Yeah.
also would affect literally all of us.
Oops.
Because it's in ascending order of current hit points. Good.
Oh, it's
Well,
gonna take forever.
the diameter of the effect is 20 feet.
Yeah, and that would affect all of us if it's cast at like the
Yeah, that
centipede.
is true.
I propose cast it like over here.
Oh, cool! I'm still in the blast radius. Thanks.
Okay, but that's the way to
Paladin.
minimize the amount in the blast radius.
Well, I don't think she would know that unless she's used Sleep a lot before.
Well, yeah,
It is
Where
but,
are you gonna aim it for?
Only spells I have.
Okay,
I
so you
wouldn't know
would
that.
minimize. That's fine.
Yeah, I probably would. 20 feet. Probably somewhere around here. So, yeah, just to hit these two.
Okay. So it's ascending order. So from the bottom thing first, and the giant centipede is first.
cool.
And what does it do? It
Goes to sleep
each
until
creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends, until they take damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap them awake.
so you better take advantage of like how much damage you can do to this thing.
How much HP do you have, Dorothy?
11, I think.
Okay.
Let's just ask who has greater than 26 HP.
Well, those are the people who are definitely cannot be
Well, I'm
affected.
subtracting the thingy's health from it.
Well, since we're level 1, I'm gonna go. No.
Everyone just post your HP in Tabletop Town.
No, you don't have to do that.
So, like, seeing as the centipede is now totally prone, you can, or helpless, you can get a draw on it.
So this isn't 3.5 or 3, whichever one that was.
Just, do they not still have that?
Nope.
Hashtag lame.
Coup de grace is basically if something is like in a completely helpless position, you can instantly kill it if you hit it, right?
I figured.
And it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
asleep.
that's not a thing in 5e, unfortunately.
Okay. I'd assume it would be because it's asleep, and there are a bunch of people around it with knives.
But also, sleep stops working when it gets hit by an attack.
Wait,
Yeah, the one attack to its throat.
True. All right. Well, Siliqua, you're up.
if it's asleep, then I'm gonna.
Unless you wanna unless you wanna take any bonus actions or anything, Maribel.
I don't know if there's.
Oh, apparently if you hit, you automatically crit, and you get advantage to hit.
I should probably be looking at what unconscious does.
So make sure you use, like, attacks that can crit, so not magic.
I am under half cover in the wagon, and that's really all I think I can do right now. Actually, I don't know the 5e rules at all, actually.
Give me a second. Look at 5e status conditions. unconscious. It's incapacitated, can't move or speak, unaware of its surroundings, drops whatever it's holding and falls prone. Fails strength and dex saving throws, attack rolls against have advantage. Any attack that hits it is a crit if you're within 5 feet of it. What is incapacitated?
Okay, so yeah, next person to attack it should do a physical attack.
And wake. Yeah, you'll get a crit and wake it up, basically. Alright, so Siliqui, you're up.
I'm gonna sneak attack it.
Okay, how does that work?
Well, I just add 1d6 to my damage.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
Get an advantage.
With advantage, yeah. Okay, you hit it.
And it crits.
And it crits, which, what's crit? Is it max damage?
I think it usually depends on the weapon.
Okay.
Well, I have a short sword, which is a d6.
I'm gonna say calculate damage and then double it. I think that's
Okay.
that works sometimes.
You roll double your normal attack dice.
24 damage.
24 damage total?
Yes.
It's dead.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was easy. I didn't even have to dual hand my trident.
However,
Siliqui's not putting up with
Also,
bullshit.
you roll each die twice, including any extra dice. So, yeah, sneak attack dice. Also.
So you wildly killed that.
so you basically just calculate damage as if you attacked it twice and add it up, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
and it
this is
does
fine.
double sneak attack dice. And all other dice that are...
Okay.
Well, that was simple. Thank you, Mirabelle. Good morning.
They seem relieved at first, but the rumbling continues, and suddenly 4 more of them burst out of the ground.
Ah, here we go. Same initiative.
Now here's the real
roll.
fight.
It's the same fight.
I
You
see.
guys can keep your initiatives.
Is there any near me?
I need to place them on the map first.
It would have been good to save my sleep, maybe.
Well, you didn't know.
Nope.
Oh. Go faster.
Because it's red.
No, because it's swagalicious. Oh. And why are there 4 of them now?
Because that's how
There you
the
go.
battle's going.
They burst up in that arrangement. Let me roll their initiatives.
Also, it's worth more money now because it's yellow. Because it's the color of orc teeth, which are currency.
Yeah.
I'm not actually. That's not. I'm just doing them all at the same time, basically.
Oh, yeah, yellow makes
40?
it go faster, and red makes
How
it
much
hit harder.
stats do these centipedes have?
They rolled a 40. 40 initiative. That's a
Total.
10.
They're fast as fuck.
And that's terrible.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I gotta immediately apologize for that joke. It wasn't really much of one.
Do they have no dexterity?
That is...
Wait, who goes first between Mirabelle and Taja? Because for some reason it didn't save the 0.5
Taj.
properly.
Taj-
Okay. Okay, so Taja, you're up.
Wait,
Oh,
Taj
boy.
Mahal goes first.
wait, Siliqui still needs help.
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue with your turn, Siliqui.
Oh, okay.
So Siliqui's gonna move up and attack this other one with her other short sword.
So you get an extra attack straight away as a rogue?
Yeah, because I dual wield.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Alright.
You got...
For the record, I run Defender's Favor for rolls to hit. Okay, yeah, but you hit it. Roll damage.
It's just a d6. I don't add my damage modifier to this one.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, 5 damage. It's still alive. Okay. Is that your turn?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Taja.
Okay, she will head over heresies. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay, head over heresies and attack this one with her elegant beat stick, two-handed.
Roll to hit.
Type very slowly with one hand. Because I had to hold the stupid phone up to my ear. Okay.
That was to hit, right? Yeah, that hits.
Certain life domain, gosh.
Okay, that one died.
And as a monk, she also can use like an unarmed attack after hitting with a monk weapon. So can she do that?
Sure thing. Yep.
Another roll to hit, I assume.
Yep.
Cast Sacred Form.
Okay.
So basically beating the shit out of centipedes.
Does that hit?
No.
Alright, that's fine.
So you go to hit
She
it,
misses
and
with her
these
claw.
are crittery, sneaky little buggers, and it kind of crawls out of the way.
Right.
Not out of its tile, but you know enough to avoid your strike.
Fair enough.
Oh, hang on, I forgot I could do this. Okay, Mirabelle, it's your turn. Because your other one was a surprise round.
I like crittery, sneaky little buggers.
I lean out from the wagon and fire, and oh no, there's a person in the way there. Then
What spell is that?
Eldritch Blast.
I think you can fire around people.
Yeah, you can aim it to kind of zip around people.
All right, well then I lean out of the wagon and fire at that one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Just roll.
What's a warlock without Eldritch Blast?
Not a very good warlock, I'll tell you that much.
I'd kind of like to try one, to be honest.
Warlock specifically without Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
I had
half of their abilities buff their Eldritch Blast, so...
Someone in my IRL campaign said they once played a warlock who had Eldritch Blast but didn't use it because they were pretending to be a wizard, and so they were just using Firebolt and stuff.
Oh my god.
And the other players, this was secret to the other players as well, and one of them only noticed because they got suspicious and started counting their HP and realized they had more HP than a wizard should.
That's amazing.
That
Also,
is
he talks
really
himself
good.
in a room.
A great big phony!
Yeah, roll to hit, Mirabelle.
Yeah. I was just looking at the damage on...
That's fine.
It's just a d20, right?
Unless you have the Eldritch Invocation, I think that gives your... Lets you
Well, it's a d20 plus her.
Oh no, it's plus your spell
attack.
casting. Yeah, it's plus your spell attack bonus. I'm sorry.
Okay, so d20 plus 3.
Actually, it should be plus your, because you're a warlock, charisma mod plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. d20 plus 3.
Oh,
Your charisma only plus 1?
Oh, wait. No, I looked at dexterity instead of... so I'm used to...
What kind of
being
warlock
spells
uses
being
dexterity?
Everyone in 3! So I get a plus 6. Not a plus 3. No, it's not a ray. It's not a 2-hit. Or, it's not a touch attack. So I get a plus 6. Yes.
I'm glad we're getting this out of the way now because Eldritch Blast is going to be like your bread and butter, probably.
Yeah. Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
2, and then a d10 worth of damage.
Okay.
I think.
Alright, so now it's...
It should be
Oh,
tiny
it tells me.
splash
Oh, it tells me. That's good. This one bites Siliqui in front of it. So...
No.
That's a crit fail.
It bites
If I was doing
bites back.
fumble tables, I'd have to roll a d100 right now, but I'm not because that seems like annoying to do.
Also, I feel like most critical old fails can't work with something that isn't remotely. That is fundamentally non-humanoid.
I guess.
The centipede bites itself in its...
Yeah, like wicked backswing.
Alright, and the next centipede?
Yep. Next one, slash R 1d20 plus 4. That defender's favor, so it fails as well.
Is it attacking?
It was attacking Siliquid. Oh shit! No, that's that one. Oh, it's attacking Bill. Shit. No, let me see then. Crap. You're right. For some reason, I was thinking of it being the same one.
It could have just slithered over.
No, he also has 17, so it fails.
Like the crittery, sneaky little bugger it is.
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of you rolling, I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Fun combat encounters.
Okay, Leeson, your turn.
Alright. Let's see, my speed is, what was it, 30? Yeah, 30 feet. Alright, so...
That means you can move 6 tiles.
Right, I know. That's 20 feet, 15. Alright, so I'll, run up here. I'm two-handing my trident, so that's, 1d8.
Okay.
Plus 8, apparently. So let me,
Correct.
put that in.
That's to hit, though.
None people
Right.
with left to leave.
What's to hit? I'm sorry.
It's 1d20 plus 8, then, to hit. So roll to hit.
Okay, my,
Well, goddamn, Grandpappy.
Plus 8, so.
What was that, Dorothy?
I was just saying, well, goddamn, Grandpappy.
Alright, so this is to hit.
Ooh! You actually fail.
Oh,
Ow.
Sorry. It's the
I
god's
can't
turn. Which
fucking
god
run
is
away
this?
now, can I?
That one.
It's the god's turn?
God. Don't make fun of my accent. I'm the DM.
It's
you-
God. You heard her. She said God.
Literal god is in this battle now. And he only has 11 initiative.
Making fun of the DM is a bad idea, guys.
Do it more. I like a challenge run.
You're gonna get anti-inspiration.
Right. Okay, yeah, it's gonna roll to hit. I'm gonna say it's probably like a +4. Okay, it hits, and it does. Let me look up. I think they're wielding spears. Spears are like 1d6, right? Let me check just to be absolutely sure. I don't want to be running off of memory here.
It's always the spears with guards, huh? I mean, I guess it's...
I imagine them with spears. What can I say?
No, just like, in general, it's a practical weapon, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently guards
Yeah.
actually mostly used halberds.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, those are kind of spears, too.
This
Yeah.
one's holding it two-handed, so it's a 1d8 slash R 1d8 plus his dex. Oh shit, that's max damage. It kills it.
Wow.
Nice.
The guards are actually helping.
Ow.
Yep.
That's something I have never seen before.
Bill. I'm gonna say, let me look at what Bill has.
Bill takes a nap.
Hello.
Finland is garbage, everybody knows that.
What?
But yeah, apparently guards liked to use halberds because of the hook on one end that they could use to catch the feet of criminals that are...
Oh, nice.
That sounds painful.
It sounds like it makes sense.
Alright, I'm gonna say Bill's gonna just swipe at this thing with his dagger. By Bill, I mean, Voodog.
Bill and Ted's excellent.
He fails. I don't think that's right thing. Right. Which one is this? That one. Okay. That's going to try to hit Leeson, I guess, with its bite.
Centipedes use bite.
That's yes.
Wait, is this
has
centipede dead?
Big pin.
Oh, right.
It fails because they're fucking shit at everything, apparently.
Is this centipede dead?
What kind of stats do these centipedes have?
2.
Whatever the stats on the fucking bestiary I have open have. Anyway, so Scott's actually gonna run. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's gonna run around to about here, and he's gonna attack this one to help out Bill. Vilok, I should say. What did I say he had? Like a +4 to hit. Oh, he hits it, and he does 1 damage. Hooray!
That's like the guard, more like the guards I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Over to. I need to get used to saying you guys' names. Grigori.
So I'm trying to figure out if centipedes can hear.
They can't. Well, like I said, they might. Please don't play your saxophone at the.
No, I was gonna use spell. I was gonna use dissonant whispers.
He's a bard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they can hear.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna
hearing abilities.
just kind of whisper
Okay,
at.
how does it work?
Let me see the exact thing. So, I whisper a discordant melody that at only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. It must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available.
Is it a saving throw?
There's a saving throw. Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Against. Let me see.
Just
15.
Careless whisper.
Oh, since he saxophone is my spellcasting focus, that means I can play Careless Whisper to use Dissonant Whispers.
Excellent.
Incredible.
That's very good. I must say.
Yeah, so on a failed save,
Yeah,
it
I do
takes
like
3d6 psychic damage.
Okay, what's the save?
Wisdom. 15.
Sorry, no, the DC. 15?
Yeah.
It fails.
Okay, so it takes
Roll.
3d6 psychic damage. Does it have a reaction available? Because if so, it has to run as far as its speed allows away from me.
I don't see why it wouldn't have its reaction available.
Okay, so yeah.
As run as... No. Okay,
Run on my face.
it's actually dead.
Oh! I killed it with the power of Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
I am a god.
Alright, I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yeah. It is.
Okay. I'm kill.
Alright.
Hank Hale?
So, here is what I'm going to do. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the centipede next to Bill,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a macro ray.
Oh.
Insert life domain god here.
I should explain quickly about the gods here. There aren't separate gods in this setting, or rather, when it comes to different cultures, the ones that worship one god have different names for what is in reality the same one.
Yeah?
And
So it's different
there
aspects?
are multiple. Yeah, they have. It's a single god with multiple aspects for the different domains, and so the aspect of life is called Dralem. I'm gonna write their name in chat.
Okay.
So we live in a monotheistic universe.
Okay.
Kind of, but it's like... pseudo...
It's like
Tending to a polytheistic universe.
It's like the Trinity in
Hinduism.
Christianity, if you're familiar with that. If you're familiar with how the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit work in Christianity.
Okay, yeah. So different so they're different parts of the same deity.
So it's like
Yeah.
most religions that aren't the Greek ones that D&D is kind of based on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or like Hinduism with where there's multiple gods, but there's one omnipresent spirit. That,
Well, unless I'm remembering completely wrong, there are only a few gods and the rest are aspects of them.
Yeah, and then all of the Trimurti are actually aspects of Shakti.
This has been
I'm not
This
sure
is
if
religion with the D&D cool kids.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say defender's favor again, and so it actually succeeded
Alright.
at its deck save.
Alright.
All right, it's
So
the
it
top of the
doesn't
round.
really
However, it's the top of the round. However, before you can take your action, everyone roll perception.
All right, sure.
Oh god, I think mine is 0.
Shit, that's just a regular D20. Oh, Jesus balls.
Perception is.
Oh my god, why?
It's just.
I have a plus 0 to this.
Perception, but that doesn't fucking help me.
Boy.
I have failed to notice
Wrong
anything
stat.
out of the ordinary.
I rolled an 8, which makes sense as I'm still in a wagon. Hiding.
We can get the rolls.
I'm trying to figure out who hasn't rolled here. I can roll.
I was trying to figure out if I was like proficient in perception. One
Oh
second.
no, Anko, you did. Sorry, it's just you did it as.
So it's 1d20 plus 4.
I need to roll. I need to roll for Bill. Oh, good. He has 0, so it's just roll. So this is rolling for Bill.
He's the only one to notice it. Probably.
Cool.
Bill
Okay,
is apparently psychic.
You are the only one to notice it, and you also notice it real good like.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Bill suddenly gets the hairs on the back of his neck kind of stand up, and he gets the feeling that he's being watched. And immediately behind him, he notices that there is one more centipede crawling on the wall of the inn.
Oh my god.
Do kobolds have hair? I thought they were like
They
lizard
don't. They don't. You're
The,
right.
the
Thank you.
scales
The
kinda...
scales stand straight up and it looks really fucking creepy.
Yeah, basically. I knew there was an Illuminati he could do this. I knew that he did this.
So would a 13 have been good enough?
Nope.
Oh.
I actually said that you guys the roll.
How
needed
about
to
a
be-
9?
The roll needed to be at least a total of 20.
Amazing. So, one of the two with no bonus was the only one to get it.
Cool.
Right.
I, on the other hand, rolled the absolute lowest.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna say that Bill shouted out to you guys as a free action, like, guys, there's another one behind us.
Fug.
I'm just gonna quickly check the Discord in case Bill has like showed up or something. No, he hasn't. Okay. Right. So let me roll its thing. 21. Okay. Add turn. Oh yeah. Can you guys not put X's over the things? Then I have to delete the X and the centipede. Just tell me to delete the centipede.
If
I think you can give it a status condition that's an X. Like
Sleep.
this.
but
Yeah.
Oh,
we
that's
can't-
it. Yeah.
We can't affect the centipede tokens.
Yeah, so...
I think I can do that. Anyway, Siliqui,
Where did
yoga.
the Code Lyoko token go?
I'm gonna walk up to the
Red.
centipede and attack it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Just punch it.
You hit, roll damage. It's dead.
Good. I like how I just kind of
This centipede.
saxophoned
Can you
a centipede to
walk that
death.
far?
What was the question? I had a question of some
Can
kind.
you walk that far? Like
It
a
was
rogue?
30 feet from where I was.
Okay,
Alright,
okay.
Sorry.
And also, they could be here, so.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Roll to hit. You hit, roll damage. It's plus.
10.
Yeah, it
No,
also
I
kills
don't
it.
get.
It'll.
I don't get
Oh,
bonus modifiers on this one.
alright then.
Heavens. So please fast.
Taja, your turn.
Oh, is that? It's not dead. Okay.
It's not dead.
Are they both not dead?
Sorry, this
Just-
one's dead.
Okay. Well, Taja on her little harpy feet can't walk 30 feet, so
Oh,
she's gonna go like 25 and then just kind of throw her beat stick at it.
Throw it? Oh shit, okay. How much is that gonna do? Or what's the roll to hit for that?
Okay. Let me get out good old what's its face on the other phone because I don't actually know, but it should be here pretty easily available. 1 second. I wish I had ranged weapons, but I'm a monk, so I don't.
Someone died. Oh, someone's back.
Oh,
You saw nothing. Nothing happened.
it's not Bill. Okay.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna roll with disadvantage if that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I get to do my very, very slow one-handed typing twice.
I can roll for you if you like.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just complaining for the sake of it.
Oh man, that was a lot of rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
you hit it. Roll damage.
Like, so let's say like 1d4.
Because it's an improvised weapon, because you're throwing it and it's not supposed to be thrown, sure.
Just you're also gonna -4 to that. Or is that just 3?
What would that be from?
For using an improvised weapon.
Oh, as in the to hit?
No, I thought you either applied a penalty or a disadvantage. I don't think it would be
Even
both.
if it is, I still would have hit. So
Yes, correct.
do 1d4 plus 5, if that's okay.
And hooray, you killed it. Well done.
Good job.
Wow,
We
I
can't.
hit it with a stick.
You guys almost didn't notice that thing and it would have been able to attack you, but I think none of them got off attacks successfully.
Yeah,
So,
we took no damage against these things.
Good first encounter. I'm so glad it went the way it did.
These things are pathetic.
I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah,
glad
those
nothing
bugs.
ever attacked me, because I didn't have any armor on, because I just fucking put on my fine clothes and walked out like a dipshit.
Yeah. Alright.
Tasha always has 18 AC because she's just that fast.
Well, I'm assuming you had your chainmail on, Leeson.
I probably would.
Why do you say that?
Because I assume that for battles. I have you guys as,
I think he just said he put on his clothes and walked
Oh,
out.
maybe I should have specified. Luckily, it did not matter, but...
I mean, it
For the
did, because
record-
it got like a 17 against you and you had... Oh, sorry, it got like a... Oh, no, it didn't. That was the other
I
character.
thought
Never
nobody...
mind.
Yeah, I could have sworn nobody attacked me, but...
Yeah, no one attacked you, never mind. Alright, what do you guys want to do? Like, okay, no, let me...
Can I talk to the guards about maybe hiring an exterminator to get rid of these things?
So you walk up to the guard and you propose that, and they're like, well, we haven't seen anything like this before, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because...
Nothing like this. What have you seen?
Well, as in, nothing like bugs bursting out of the ground. Obviously, you get the
Right.
occasional.
Look, if you've got
Do you think
6 of these things, you got 1,000 of them.
Do you think it could be symptoms of a larger organism underneath the ground?
I'm gonna go with probably.
It's a lot of
Well-
goddamn centipedes.
I would like to use knowledge nature to
Knowledge nature to what?
know what I know about the habits of giant centipedes.
Okay. So these centipedes, always. You guys were right that they always tend to come in very, very large numbers. You're not going to see just a couple of centipedes. And they tend to make their nests underground and don't like being disturbed.
Okay, so the weird
And you
mystery
don't-
explains this.
You built a town over these things.
Well, I don't think... I mean, the town could easily predate them. It's not like...
Yeah.
Centipedes...
Yeah,
Okay, so I just have no idea what any of this shit
Yeah,
is.
This
Can
is
I
a
use-
very old town, Gregory.
Can I use history to figure out if this town has had centipede problems before?
Go ahead.
Same.
As far as you remember, you haven't heard of anything like this.
Okay.
Not
maybe.
centipedes or bugs or anything like that.
So can I?
Probably for the best they were leaving then.
So can we explain that it might be a good idea to get some professionals working on this problem?
Like we said, boy, I've been living in this town for 30 years, and I ain't ever seen anything like that. So I doubt there's a bigger problem here. It's probably just a one-time occurrence. You probably shouldn't worry about it too much. And if anything else did come up, we could handle it by ourselves. We didn't take any damage any more than you guys did.
I explained what I know about centipedes to the guards.
They're just brushing you off. They don't want to hear any of it.
Can I roll an insight check to see if there's like maybe more to this that I realize?
Persuasion check.
Like maybe if something disturbed the centipedes to make them like this.
Well, that's not really insight. Insight is more about kind of understanding the intentions of other people.
Well, I mean, understanding the intentions of these fucking centipedes.
Oh, they don't have intentions. They're bugs.
They're dead.
I mean, I think that would just more be a nature thing because they're not like intelligent creatures. You
yeah,
can't
I rolled to tell them that they've got a centipede nest in another town and that they're either going to have to pay the exterminators a little bit now or pay them a lot later.
Okay.
And I got a 22.
They're just ignoring
sirs. I'm going to go back to our room.
Oh, okay. The guard's kind of getting annoyed with you, and he's like, "Look, you're an outsider to this town, so just mind your own business. We can handle ourselves. If we need an exterminator, we'll be the exterminator."
I'll be sure to speak at your funeral.
I second that.
But as you guys are entering the inn, they're like, you folks staying long in town, or are you just passing through?
I'm here to get money from performing.
I expect that we're not going to be here too long, but that all depends on my compatriots.
Yeah, they don't seem to like us.
So what's the, most active time for the restaurant?
Oh, they're going to say centipedes.
It's probably, let me think, probably kind of early afternoon, so like 4 or 5, and then much later, kind of 11, 12.
Okay, so we'll do the performance in the earlier time.
Okay, I'm gonna say you guys woke up at like 8 a.m. and it's been maybe an hour now. I'm assuming this conversation has passed with the guards. You guys don't want to talk to...
Well, I want to top 2 discard.
Maybe I'll do like 3 sets of performances. Or no, 2
okay, give me a sec.
performances.
Who said they wanted to talk to the guards?
I do.
Okay. What do you want to talk to them about?
Is there a man named...
In
Is there a man named
in
what?
this town? Is there a man named Zakwa in this town?
Jacques?
Yeah.
Why, yes, he's the son of the Lord. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
Cool.
You folks best not stick your nose in any of our business, alright? We don't need any help from outsiders.
Oh, so they're xenophobic.
Just, they are kind of. I have it written that if any of certain races were to come in, they'd be like suspicious, and they were kind of suspicious of the Harpy as well.
But I think I served as a good distraction from their suspicions.
You what?
I served as a good distraction for their suspicions by, clown shoes.
I'm going to attempt to appease the guards.
In what way?
Might as well... What?
In what way?
I'm just gonna go up to their... Your pride is well deserved, you fought well, but at the same time, I can't help but worry about, larger centipedes.
Look,
if there was those 6 all at once, there's gotta be thousands under the ground.
Look, if you guys are still in town, and more of them show up, then we won't say no to your help. But don't stick around just because you think we've got a problem that we may not even have, alright?
I appreciate it, kind sirs. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
No problem. Just don't cause any trouble. We've got to be on our way now. We've got to be on our way
I don't
now.
know why I'm turning into a fucking cowboy now, but...
What was that, Pars?
First off, it's perfectly fine to be a cowboy. I appreciate a cowboy mermaid person, not a mermaid, whatever. I don't remember your race. I'm sorry, but
sea elf.
While we're sea elf, I'm sorry, but while we're in the inn, Taja is actually reminded by the guard's behavior to ask the innkeeper / bartender, this. So I haven't strayed from the monasteries or that side of the world very much. I'm kind of new to this area. Are there any groups I should be worried about who might be concerned about my presence?
Your presence? Whew, well, I mean... Let's
You know
see.
her anime presence.
I know Tondraga used to span a large part of the world, of course. So we used to see we were used to seeing all folks in the trade capitals and the like.
Can I just make some interjections about how it's good that they don't control it anymore?
I should be worried about the small ones more.
You should be. Hang on. Well, one at a time. Josh, what kind of interjection? It's a bit vague for me to respond to.
Just in response to they used to control a lot of the world. Like, just say glad they don't anymore.
He just kind of shrugs at you. He doesn't seem to have much of an opinion on it either way.
Cool, that could have gone a lot worse.
I mean, just because he lives in the country doesn't mean he necessarily completely cares about everything going on with it politically.
So I'm just gonna, is there a stage here for performers or anything? Or is it just,
Well, hang on, he's talking to Polaris first.
Oh.
Yeah. Not to be rude, but yeah. So, in other words, because this used to span a large area, the trade centers are used to outsiders, but I should be worried about the small towns?
Well, not necessarily worried. They're probably more scared of you. But I don't think you should get into too much trouble if you don't cause too much trouble yourself. I've seen some odd folk pass through before. You're hardly the worst. Not worst. Okay. Well, you know what I mean.
No, I understand. I'm not the hooligan sort, so I'll just keep my business about me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You should be right around here.
What do you mean, you people?
Okay.
I am not a Harpy. I'm not from the hood.
Good reference. Okay.
It's not that good.
It's an amazing reference.
It's a little bit good. So, Josh, you're performing, yeah?
Yeah.
Some people are starting to come in.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a roll.
Yep. Well, some pretty good playing. People are pretty pleased about your performance. You get a total of let me roll for it, actually. Whoops. You get a total of 10 SP.
Cool.
I'd like to purchase a Lampire.
Actually, let me re-roll that with a different consideration. I think people giving SP is a bit unrealistic. Okay, you get 11 copper, I'm gonna say. So, sorry. It occurred to me that might be a bit much just for a single performance.
Is there any postal service in this town?
Yes.
Well, Soliloquy's gonna head to postal service and drop off a letter.
Sure thing. You do that.
I'm going to take advantage of the crowd gathered by the performance and just see if I can overhear any interesting conversation.
Okay.
Stay away from the crowd.
It's fine. You hear kind of concern about the centipedes. Let me try to voice act these people.
Oh boy.
Did you see earlier? Yeah. There was even more of them today. Ugh, when is it gonna stop? Something like that, probably.
Oh, alright. Okay, so there are even more of them.
Well, you didn't hear that.
I need to go report this to you. Maybe after I grab some more of my fucking equipment from my room, because we're in
this is all out of character, but there are even more of
Yes, that much is obvious.
Like,
fucking terrible guards.
I don't think they're terrible. I think they're just suspicious of outsiders, which is why.
Can we get these guys fired?
Off of their pride, it didn't really work. But
Also, we've only heard there's been more of them. Not like the guards died, or somebody else died, or like they broke a town or something.
oh right, but
No, but they're saying that this is
consistent thing. Maybe we should stick around. Take a look.
They said this was the first time. They said that they hadn't seen anything like this.
Exactly. The guards explicitly lied to us.
Can we get them fired?
I see.
And replaced with literally anyone else who can use a weapon.
Give me a second.
Or just literally anyone else.
What was the question?
Can we get them fired and replaced with literally anyone else?
I don't think.
You really shouldn't.
I think you get the feeling it's probably not just those two guards that would lie to you.
Yeah, I suspected as much.
You shitty people in this town.
So you're still performing, Jati? What are the rest of you doing? You obviously listened into the conversation. Mirabelle's up in the room. What's Ankiel doing?
Selling propane and propane accessories.
What was the conversation again?
Oh, well, Leeson was listening into people's conversations about
And we found out that the guards explicitly lied to us about their not having been in any of this before.
Yeah, centipede problem.
So unless this is literally their first day on the job, they're liars.
It's not their first day on the job.
Yeah, so...
They have been training.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't understand what you said.
It's a binary choice.
Yeah. Okay.
Either they are lying or this was literally their first day on the job.
Or they're just blind,
say he'd
and
been
they
here
just
20
got sight
years.
today.
Perhaps they just haven't run into them.
And they're pretty terrible guards, because...
It's quite a small town. It's prosperous, but it's small. There's a lot of richer people and kind of higher class people. It's that kind of town.
I see. Oh, yeah, the nail light Twiston. Oh well.
Yeah.
We are outsiders.
Soliloquy's gonna wanna
Well, you're at the post office, aren't you?
group up. Well, she walked back to the end.
Okay.
She's gonna wanna group up the party and talk to them.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, except for Gregory, because he's performing, and
Yeah.
Mirabelle, who's in her room.
In the wagon.
Yeah.
In the wagon, sorry, in the wagon. I forgot about that.
If y'all want to deal with this centipede problem, maybe we should take it up with the lord of the town.
As in, ask
It's
for permission to
possible, but
investigate.
these guards are very hostile. I don't think the Lord would take well to us either, I suspect.
I think we could go report it to the capital.
A diplomancer can do anything.
It's worth a shot.
Is it though? I don't want to get thrown out of this town, we just got here.
I can do a lot with just...
Spraying with the quickness like lightning disappeared.
If you're going to go about with this, I'd recommend not including us in the group. Just see if you can curry some favor first.
Exactly. I've been trying to sort of keep my nose clean here. It's a nice place. There's interesting people.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I think it's
with
more worth it
him.
to learn some things and perhaps prove our worth fighting these centipedes as well.
We already did.
Then we can.
I literally saxophoned one to
have a
death.
little clout.
I honestly do not care about these guards in this list.
I am going to just, go up and talk to the lord of this town.
The guards might be symptomatic of a larger problem. I would discourage you from doing that, certainly.
Again,
I'm assuming
like
your
you said, it's
performance is
symptomatic of a larger problem, so...
Can I just... I'm assuming your performance is done and you're talking
Yeah.
about it now, yeah?
So,
No, this is part of the performance.
every problem can be fixed.
Look, Gregor, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Do as you wish. Just leave us out of it. If you can curry favor, we'll sign on. I'll sign on at least.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah,
a
I'm
listen
with
here. I
them.
don't wanna,
I'm not. I don't want to be a part of this effort until I know that we're not going to get thrown out of this little investigation.
yes.
So first, it's time to start digging. Literally.
I have to stay with you guys,
Like,
regardless
I'm gonna-
of what stupid shit you do. So try not to get me killed.
You join Gregory. Okay. I'm gonna say that Bill, being a criminal, probably doesn't want to be.
I'm going to side with
Pushing his-
Taj on this one.
Actually, Bill. I think according to his character sheet, he says he tends to overeat. So I think he's gonna want to help with the effort. So I'm gonna say that and I apologize if this turns out to be incorrect characterization later, but I've literally nothing to go off of other than the character sheet. I'm gonna say that Vudok comes with you guys too.
Right, I'm going to back off and I go with Taj on this one.
Okay.
Well, shopping.
You can if you wish. So you're splitting the party then, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm not going to go with them.
Alright, out of character, I just realized we're splitting the party. That's always a bad idea.
Yeah,
Well,
That's fine.
like I said, I like a challenge.
you're not in a dungeon or anything.
Yeah, just
Until the entire town turns
It's
into a
usually
dungeon.
fine. It's usually fine in towns. Usually.
Thanks, Autumn. That makes me feel really good.
So you guys, I'm gonna group you guys like this.
I already grouped me.
Okay. Oh, you can't use your mic at the moment. Okay, I'm assuming you can still hear though, right, Gregory? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not sure who to do first. Let's see here.
Probably
Oh, wait,
Gregor
hang
is
on.
more interesting.
I suppose. Okay. So, Gregor, you're gonna want to be heading up. Well, first off, you don't know where the Lord is, so what are you gonna do to figure out how to get to him? So you ask a nearby local about where the Lord lives, and they're like, "Why? Just once you pay." Oh, okay. Okay, so you say, "Oh, you're looking for the Lord Mistel? Well, he has Snow Creek Manor to himself up at the very top of the hill. It's kind of hard to miss it. Just they're a little bit drunk, so they're trying to think of how to give you directions."
they turn into a horse.
Oh my god!
I don't
they're a
get
little bit drunk because I went.
Oh, right.
They're a little bit drunk, so they're trying to think of how to give you directions. And they're like, it's at the top of the hill. You can't miss it. Just go down the road. You'll get there. The street.
How many streets are there in this town? Like,
There's like one really big street, and there's just a couple that come off of it. I say there's one big street. There's like one big street which is kind of parallel to the entrance. Perpendicular to the entrances. From the bridges, there's like some kind of medium streets going up into the thing. So if you imagine I can't actually draw, so I don't know why I was doing it like that.
I'm imagining like a rural town.
So like that. It's like this is one entrance. This is another entrance. This is the main street.
Okay.
This is one of those nameless towns you drive by on road trips.
Okay, so you start heading over, and then you notice a spiraling, well, not spiraling, but a curving path that goes up the hill. It's got some steps into it as well, and it looks a bit better built. Well, the main road is quite well built, but for one of the side roads, it looks pretty good. So it seems to go up the hill.
All right.
So you heading up, I'm guessing. Also, I'm trying to figure out who's with who. So Mirabelle, are you actually with
No, I'm not going and bothering the Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna move you over here with Taja and thingy. Siliqui, where are you going? Are you going with the where are you staying?
The Lord.
Okay.
I'm going to Lord.
Okay. So as you head up, you are accosted by a guard. and he asks, what business do you have around these parts? You realize this road heads up to the manor?
In a manner of speaking.
Is that a pun?
How
I'm
dare
not
you?
even there. I'm just out of character, goofling about.
You were arrested for pun.
And what disturbing realizations might those be?
Centipedes have... in
Fucking
town.
centipedes, man.
Giant centipedes.
If you're talking about earlier today, we're aware of that. In fact, aren't you the folks that helped out? We heard about you.
We just want to talk to the Lord to make sure the town is safe from the centipedes.
The Lord's a busy man. I'm not sure he would have time for outsiders informing him of problems he's already aware of and that have already been dealt with.
We could possibly strike up a deal to help out clean up the town.
Well, it was, 5 centipedes? 6 at
There
most?
could be more.
I highly doubt it. We don't need any more assistance. What do you think he hires us guards for? We don't need to split our pay any further. God knows that much.
Oh,
Make a persuasion check, Gregory.
I whip out my penis, and the guard's like, "All right, you're in."
No, that would be a combination of persuasion and performance.
Sexual performance.
25. He kind of sighs and he goes, "Well," he lets you through and he says, "Don't complain to me if he's none too happy with you bringing this up with him." He
we
lets
can
you
handle ourselves.
Okay, he lets you through.
Well, let's give Jardy the benefit of the doubt here and assume that if he didn't have to type it, he would have said a lot more eloquent stuff.
That's what the 25% persuasion check is for.
So you head up to the top, and Snow Creek Manor is a grey brick building. It's quite tall for a manor. It's not so much wide and sprawling. It's kind of contained but tall. It looks like it's got 2 or 3 floors, and it's got kind of heavy, protective, but still, in a sense, aesthetically pleasing looking doors. You can tell it was built for function first, but they didn't skimp out on the aesthetics. It looks like a pretty nice building. I'm assuming everyone else can see that whisper, right? That's not an actual whisper?
No. I'm pretty sure he's just whispering to the party.
Okay. Yeah, guys, talk amongst yourselves. It's not my decision.
Well, are we going in?
But he asked you a question. Hello? Soliloquy, Ankel? He asked you a question.
I
Soliloquy
forgot I was
doesn't.
muted.
Soliloquy doesn't.
I think we should tell the Lord about
About the gods?
yeah.
Tell God about the gods?
Well, okay, so you approach the door.
All right. First door.
You gonna knock or anything? There's no one's coming out.
Knock,
Okay.
knock, knock. It's macaque.
Okay, I knock with my warhammer.
Oh Jesus!
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay.
You knock very gently with your warhammer.
Yeah. Okay, I knock with the pommel of my warhammer.
After about
Let's see what
10 or
fun
15
spells I have.
After about 10 or 15 seconds, it seems like the door's not going to open, but then you hear a click of the lock, and it gets pulled open by a short man. He's a halfling, actually.
Oh boy.
He looks quite old and tired. And he looks up at you, and he's like, "Yes."
We're professional exterminators, and we're here to talk to you about your centipede problem.
I assume this is a matter you're wanting to take up with the Lord, yes?
Possibly.
Who are you?
My name is Tharvin Durrit.
My name is who? My name is what?
My name is Tharvin Durrit. My name is Tharvin Durrit. I'm a servant of the Mustel family. I answer the door for them and generally manage a lot of the business that they might otherwise have to waste their time with, since they're quite busy.
Wait, so they pay? So they pay?
Oh, he does other stuff too.
Okay.
He's talking about this context.
He's a secretary.
Kinda.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, he's somewhat busy at the moment, so I can request for you to have a meeting with him at a later date, perhaps. Let me see. He pulls out. He's wearing a jacket, kind of thin jacket, and well, not a jacket, but you know what I mean. He pulls out a little calendar. He flicks through. Say 2 days time, you should be free.
We just need him for a couple minutes. It shouldn't be to see him now.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Your pitch to the Lord. Yeah.
That is not a good one.
Yeah, he's like, as I said, he's quite busy with other appointments at the moment, so I would appreciate it if we could instead arrange for a later time.
What kind of appointments?
I'm not sure that that's any of your business, to be quite frank.
So prostitute.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen you around town before. Are you travelers?
Yes. Yes. Uncle strikes a heroic pose. Yes, we are.
I'm assuming you're staying in town if there's an important matter that you wish to attend to, so what's the issue with waiting a couple more days? I'm sure you're not more busy than the Lord. Oh, I just realized what he said.
It's an important matter because centipedes are stalking the streets, and we want to put a stop to it.
Gregory, roll persuasion. Okay, he's like, well,
you rolled real good.
yeah, pretty much. I suppose I could have a word with him. And he closes the door and locks it and kind of heads up. You're just waiting now. A couple minutes are going to pass. What are you guys going to discuss to yourselves? Anything you're able to say to him before he comes down?
Can I look across the yard and see if any
what?
If any guards are in the yard of the manor?
Actually, there's not really much of a yard here. It's when they said it's at the top of the hill, they really meant it. Like the stairway doesn't level out before reaching the door by very much. It goes up, and then there's like maybe 10 feet before the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's
no guards.
Not immediately here. There are some patrolling down at kind of halfway up the hill where you encountered that other one.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of minutes pass, and Tharvin opens the door again, and he says, "The Lord has graciously allowed a few minutes of time to attend to your query, and he invites you in. Please wipe your shoes on the mat.
Shoes. No. He just strokes his beard.
Do they not call them shoes? I mean, I guess you're travelers, you probably have boots, but...
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Make sure to wipe your boots on the mat. We don't want mud being tracked in here.
I think the implication was that he wouldn't have shoes, but it's a joke anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you head in and you see.
Wait, weren't you the one with the clown shoes earlier? What are shoes?
We just don't know.
Holding clown shoes? Confused. Ugh.
I don't know. You go in and you look over at the table and you see two men. One of them is very old. He looks like he's in his 70s or maybe his 80s. And the other one is a bit younger, kind of 40s probably. And they're both sitting at a table. They look like they were having a conversation. And yeah, they look over at you. They don't stand up. They're just sitting there.
Are there any guards in the room?
Not inside.
Okay.
You keep asking about guards. I'm afraid you're going to try to rob the place.
Let me
He's
just check
casing
something.
the joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Well, hang on. I'm going to say that they introduce themselves first. So the the younger man stands up and goes over to you and says, "Oh, you must be the ones that Tharvin spoke of. I apologize for my father not getting up. He's quite frail, as I'm sure you can see." No, he doesn't say that. Sorry, can I take that back? Let me think about this.
Take your time.
Says thank you. So you must be the ones that Tharvin spoke of. I hear you have an important matter to discuss with my father. Is that right?
Yes.
I see. I am his firstborn son, Amalis. No, that's all he says. He just introduces himself as Amalis, and he invites you to come and sit at the table. Evo, the older man, or Ivo, I don't remember how I pronounced it, is kind of scowling a bit. He looks tired. and then I'm guessing Gregory says this thing.
While Gregory is talking, Soliloquy's gonna try to sneak off.
Sneak off, as in somewhere else in the house?
Yeah.
Just leave in the
Wait,
middle of the
while he's
conversation.
giving this, like, soliloquy here?
Yes.
Give me a second then.
Oh boy.
In the middle of a conversation, you're just gonna fuck off somewhere.
See ya, bros.
Gonna get kicked out, aren't they?
It'll be great. Do it.
Roll stealth.
Oh.
You are spotted. Tharvin actually sees you and kind of runs over to you with his stout legs, and he's like, "Oh, hey! I only gave you permission to come in to speak to the Lord. What?" We can say that this conversation is kind of separate from the conversation with Gregory. The others are focused in the conversation there. Tharvin's encountering you. I'm going to continue the conversation with Gregory first. They look over. Also, Soliloquy is a girl. Is Gaul.
Excuse my friend here. You want to come?
Yeah, Soliloquy is a girl. It's she. Anyway,
For once, it wasn't Girardi who tried to derail the event.
Anyway, so to your first thing, he says, and And under what grounds do you make this claim?
Science, bitch.
Not about the
Yes.
not about the fact that in large groups, blah blah. It's just the fact that he claims there's a centipede nest here.
Right.
I did explain.
We should go with Foster's character shouting science at the Lord.
No,
earlier when I
is currently
checked,
out
nature.
shopping.
Earlier when I checked nature, I did explain everything I knew about centipedes.
Okay.
They know everything I know about centipedes.
That's fair.
Or at least that's relevant to this topic about centipedes.
Yeah. Oh, did you now? Kind of, Amala seems terse and he's clearing his throat a lot. But Evo seems amused, and he's like, well, let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that we do have a problem with centipedes here. What do you propose? What do you propose that we do about it? Wouldn't you think that as the Lord, I'd already be doing everything in my power to mitigate such attacks and problems? Dig. Well, if by all means, if you're willing to pay for it yourself, then I don't see why not, but I kind of doubt that. Considering how deep you'd need to go. He laughs and spills a little bit of his drink. Tharvin comes over and wipes it up.
Wait.
What do you need?
How do you know? How do you know how deep the nest of centipedes is? We didn't mention that it was deep underground.
Says,
I'm going to roll an insight to see if he's like hiding.
Right. Good call.
but before you do that, I'm going to say that he says that he knows about where centipedes make their nests, and that because they don't like to be disturbed, they don't tend to do them too close to the surface. But go ahead and roll insight anyway.
Alright. He is 100% legit. As far as I know.
I mean, yeah, it seems like a reasonable thing to have said. Anyone else can roll insight if they want to as well.
Well, Silica's not
That's
there.
not suspicious in the slightest.
Over there knows.
You are completely convinced of what he has to say, Gregory.
There's no one
He's
else
probably-
going to roll, really.
Well, Soliloquy's not in
I'm
there.
gonna. It's the same room. It's just like a further into it. It's quite a big room. Also, I'm gonna roll for Bill. And before he fucking without any bonuses gets a 20. Holy shit!
It's Bugs Bunny. Are you sure this isn't just DM's favor?
I kind of doubt.
Are you sure you didn't roll
Alright.
a 1 plus 20? Or 0 plus 20?
What?
No, just never mind. Go on. That's ridiculous.
1d0 plus 20, right. Immediately, Vidog notices something's up. He himself is a man of trickery. He knows about trickery. He can tell something's up here, but he's not being vocal about it.
He can also tell because he's a psychic.
He should be vocal.
Wait, is
about
that a
it.
fucking callback to my joke from when he made the 20 perception check?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Vidog kind of makes eye contact with Soliloquy and subtly shakes his head.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he's shaking his head in response to what Evo said about he just knows about how centipedes work.
Now run his 20. Now his fucking D20 intimidation check. He gets like a 30.
Amalis, Amalis, kind of gets up and he's like, excuse me. I'm assuming it's something nearby. Oh, you're demonstrating. Okay, sorry. I thought you were just being random. Yes, we're well aware of magic. We're not. I was about to say Neanderthals, but that's real world shit. Yes, we're aware of magic. We're not
complete fools.
We're not complete. Thank you.
Troglodytes.
We're not troglodytes. We're not complete fools.
So Soliloquy's gonna try to motion towards the loading object, and better go deal with that before it drops on the floor.
Evo still seems amused, and Amalis is like, well, I think we've sorted out the matter for today. If you really wish to try to deal with your supposed problem, then I suppose there's nothing we can do about you, just as is the case with all the other loonies that we might find in town. But my father is very busy, so if you don't mind, I think we're done for today. And he kind of motions for you to leave.
Okay, I'll be back.
You notice as Amalis is leading out of the door that he kind of has a limp.
Is he also leading me out the door?
Yes. Tharvin's making sure of it. They close the door.
You were not invisible, Soliloquy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's that. Before I say what you guys are going to do next, we need to deal with what the other three were doing. So, what were you doing, guys, while they were busy doing that?
Alright. So, well, those guys are gonna run off and get their asses thrown out of the castle.
Yep.
We should probably come up with a reasonable plan.
I buy a donkey.
That is a plan, but it doesn't sound like it's going to solve any of our problems, so maybe we should table that for a
Well, I'm not really the plan-making sort. Although I will note that I'm not sure. Perhaps we can seek out other towns to see if anybody can has other ways of digging safely.
How far do you think we'd have to go, though? I don't know if there's a mine around here, even that close. We'd have to ask around. That would seem kind of suspicious.
Yeah, I don't think we should do that just yet.
People can loosen up once they have a few drinks in them. We can see what we can do about that.
Well, let's call that Plan C.
Oh, cool! Thanks.
No, I just mean let's think it out first. We could ask someone about centipedes, and I'm not sure how many people are going to be in a small town, but if we go to the next one over, maybe there could be an expert somewhere.
I mean, if we're lucky, but it seems a bit silly to walk all that way, even if we are.
You did buy a wagon, right, Maribel?
Yes. Don't have a donkey, though.
Well, there you go.
That's
I guess that is part of the plan.
Fair enough. Is Griggory's thing happening right now, or is that?
It's happening.
Yeah, it's actively happening.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay.
So do you want to be there to catch him before he bounces off the cobblestone?
This conversation is happening at the same time that you guys were up in the manor. We're heading up there.
Right.
And doing parallel action.
Do you think we should be there to catch him before he bounces off the cobblestones? Or do you think we should just let him find us here?
Let's wait on it, because it's not happening yet.
Well, because basically what I'm asking is, should we go and quote-unquote get him before he's thrown out of the castle? Or as he's thrown out of the...
It's a manor.
manner, right?
We could stay in the general area if something happens.
I'm just going to stay where they left us.
I mean, both of those seem pretty reasonable. I don't know. I think it'd be smart to just sort of mill about. Maybe see if we can overhear some people talking about more interesting,
How about
interesting
this?
facts. Get some more info on the situation.
Maribel, you could shop for donkeys if you wish. See if you can get a good price somewhere.
Yeah, get a good deal.
Maybe we can, like, the other two of us can go see if, like, we bump into any nice conversations on the way to the manor.
Don't let him make an ass out of you.
Well, okay. So,
excuse me.
I'm gonna punch you.
so Maribel, are you heading to try to find a donkey then?
Yeah.
Okay. You ask around and you find out that there's a farm nearby where they have cattle, horses, and they also grow several kinds of vegetables. They're pretty much the only major farm in town.
I should buy a whole bunch of melons.
So you're gonna head over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they don't have any fruit, are you going to be melancholy?
Yeah.
That's quite enough.
Let me check something.
Honestly, I don't care at all.
I'm hanging on to this list that automate of the characters and their names for dear life.
Oh god, yeah, I would never remember without it.
Well, okay. Let me check. So you head over there, and the farmer welcomes you. He introduces himself as being.
I've also already paid for my donkey during character creation.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
So that's fine. No, it's
one
just
of the things where I'm
canon. You only get it here.
just picking it
I
up.
gotta have a good deal.
His name is Christian Goodyear. I'm gonna write that.
I was pretty tired of that name. I'm gonna keep making puns.
No relation to Chrysler or Goodyear. The other Goodyear.
Nope.
Nope.
Anyway, you ask him about his donkeys, and that transaction goes down.
There's a purchase.
Cram fell. Oh no! How did you even do that?
Probably the same way that you put Potu at first, or Potu, however you pronounce it. Anyway, should we well, okay. Plan on getting information from the crowd, or do we just talk to people?
Oh wait, I'm not quite done with Mirabelle. He also tries to sell you pumpkins. He says, if you're interested, we got some pretty large pumpkins. They're the
Donkeys and pumpkins.
Yes.
Can I fit the pumpkin in my mouth?
That is not the orifice I thought you were going to suggest.
Hey,
I don't know how big kobolds can open their mouths.
they can fit a melon in their mouth.
These
A
are
pumpkin
like
is a melon.
They have regular sized pumpkins, but they also have really, really big pumpkins as well.
Roll
He
for
actually-
pumpkin initiative.
He's actually kind of proudly boasting a little bit about how his pumpkins have won prizes and stuff.
How much for a pumpkin? For one of the normal sized pumpkins?
It is. The regular sized pumpkins are 1 SP each.
Alright, I buy a pumpkin, promptly stuff it in my mouth, and turn and walk away with my donkey.
But did you roll for pumpkin initiative?
No.
No. That doesn't even count. That's a Mondegreen.
He says, take care here and take care of that donkey I sold you.
I don't say anything. There's a pumpkin in my mouth.
That makes sense.
Talk through the pumpkin.
Alright, you two, what are you doing?
I head back
Well-
to the the place.
I guess we're just sauntering over to like the town square or whatever, like sort of connects up to the manor road.
Lesson/Leeson is just like rolling for pun initiative.
It's Leeson.
Leeson, I apologize. I'll never remember that.
Hi.
I don't remember actual names in real life.
There's no real town square. There's just kind of a wide road, and there is a part where there's a nicely decorated arch in the middle.
Alright, we can loiter around that arch. As inconspicuously as possible.
Since there's only one road, I'd meet up with them.
Okay. As you're kind of loitering around there, it's near another taller building with it's kind of a weirdly shaped roof, and a young girl kind of looks at you funny as she's carrying something and walks into the building.
Taja, meanwhile, fails to suppress a laugh at seeing like a pumpkin stuffed in Mirabelle's mouth. But she also dutifully ignores the people looking at her because whatever.
Literally, what have you done?
Well, it's how she wants to spend her money. Who are we to judge?
I mean, I'll judge if there's like a stem stabbing into the roof of your mouth.
There's not.
I think that's worthy of judgment.
Or no, it's sticking out on one of the sides. Alright, now I'd like to roll a strength check to try to snap it in two in my mouth.
Go ahead.
Just bite through that pumpkin.
Go ahead.
She attack.
I have a -1 to my strength roll.
Oh god.
This is gonna be good.
It's not bad.
You actually managed to break it down. It's thoroughly crunched up, mushed up, and you've now got pumpkin sludge in your mouth.
That's downright impressive, actually.
You know what? D6 inspiration for you, Maribel.
Damn.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's a special die that you can add to any D20 based roll, but once you use it, it's used up.
Nice.
Also, you have to declare you're using it before I tell you that you failed the roll. You can do your roll, see that it's crap, and then add the thing, but you can't wait until I tell you that it's
So I use it on important rolls. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Make sure to use your pumpkin blood money whenever it's very, very important.
You can also only have one inspiration die at a time. If you get another inspiration, usually it changes what the die is, so it might go up to a D8 or something.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
All right, Mirabelle's cracked the code. So if we all just get pumpkins, we'll garner like the support of the gods and be able to dig in with more efficiency.
Yeah, but you have to fit the entire pumpkins in your mouth and do that.
I'll just squeeze it between my thighs.
I'm going to say that while you did that, though, some of the pumpkin sludge kind of dripped out of your mouth and got on you a little bit. So it was a bit of a messy eat.
Alright, well then I walk off and find somewhere to clean it.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're doing that, I'm gonna say as you're doing that, you head down. There's kind of a steep path towards the river, and it passes by a building with a tower. Yeah, Gregory, your group is starting to go down to get pumpkins.
You just go off to get pumpkins.
As you approach the river, you kind of notice
So does that mean that they passed us and that we ignored them, or should we have followed them?
I don't know.
I think we kind of made a different turn towards the river / tower.
Because, I mean, the sort of intent of my placement was so that we would see you exiting the manor.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
You were a bit distracted by me cracking a pumpkin.
No. You guys see them. It's
All
fine.
right, we'll follow them down, because what even the fuck is going on anymore?
Mirabelle's. Sure.
We weren't very effective with our interrogation. Let's just go on.
Well, no. Mirabelle's going down to the river to wash themselves off. Or actually, you could go to the inn as well.
Finding a bucket of water somewhere too.
There's no random buckets of water. You do find a closed well, actually, in your exploring. It looks sealed off, and the seal looks really old. Like, potentially decades or even a couple 100 years old.
I break open the seal.
I see.
Oh, shit. Okay, give me a second.
I I just use Eldritch Blast to burst it open. I need some water, damn it.
Wait, so did I follow Mirabelle?
I don't know, up to you.
Okay, I think I might have seen this like off in a distance, like.
Well, I was gonna say I was following the other group. I don't know how far away they are from Maribel and the closed well.
Okay. How about
that's
this?
for the
Is it-
DM to decide, I guess.
Yeah, is
I
it
need to
okay if I
roll a
ro-
perception check for the fucking Eldritch Blast explosion?
Yeah, can I roll perception
For what?
to see
To
if,
notice
like, I hear of Mirabelle?
Yeah, exactly. Same. Because it's a big blast, right? We should hear it.
I'm gonna say you do hear it.
Oh, okay.
No perception check?
No perception check needed.
Well,
Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably go
I-
investigate the fucking explosion.
I need to go find I need to go find something quickly.
I mean,
I'm so glad we found Chekhov's closed well before anything was supposed to happen.
I'm so glad that Mirabelle ate Chekhov's pumpkin and did it so good. She got inspiration for it.
my flaw is a total lack of understanding from the outside world, so they see a well and it's closed, and they're like, why is the well closed?
Okay, roll to hit with Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait till you fucking blow the entire well off of its stone and like everything gets bad.
I can't wait until the well dodges the blast.
It wouldn't be necessarily
a stationary object.
It fails. It makes a little crack, but it doesn't break the stone seal. A couple of guards notice that you've done that, and they run over like, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?"
I need some water.
Don't you know that well's been closed for like 100 years?
No. I thought we already established. I just got in town.
Well, the fucking guards didn't get established.
Fucking
I'm saying that to the guards because I'm a dumbass.
fucking travelers. Okay, look.
Yeah.
If you need water, go to an inn or something. You must have seen the Sleeping Hippo Inn, right? It's a big building. You can't miss it. Just go there. Please don't start destroying our stupid well.
Why is the well sealed?
I'm going to convert all the...
Hell if I know. It's been sealed since before I was born.
So we're moving over to GURPS?
No, we're not.
You're going to the well as well, Gregory?
Well, I imagine I would be at the well because of the fucking explosion, and I at least hear the tail end of that conversation.
Yeah, Tasha is like mad at well, and he's like, yeah, we should probably get to the inn, Mirabelle. We can investigate this later.
Yeah, let's back off.
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then does this says the same to Grigor of like, hey, let's just like wait
Grigore.
He's gonna beat the shit out of it. Okay, roll to hit. With whatever you're hitting it with, it doesn't matter.
Just attack the well.
You put like mouth.
I'm going to eat the tank.
Why are you attacking the well? I'm doing it because I'm an idiot.
The seal breaks.
Oh, what?
Oh,
And,
here we go.
And group that had the kind of rope, the bucket stuff, just about breaking it.
Tasha is already walking off.
Okay.
Doesn't want to be incriminated.
Right, yeah,
let's
I'm fucking gone at this point.
So it's just Gregory at the well.
I think so. Yeah, like
Ankel?
we're walking
where are you?
Mirabelle back to the inn.
I'm gonna say
I
Bill
don't
is
want anything to do with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Ankel, where are you?
Ankel.
Ankel,
Yes.
where are you?
Yes.
Where are
I'm
you?
Here.
You're with Gregory.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Silicway?
Siliqua's going back to the inn.
Okay. The rope has been cut and is just pitch blackness down the well, and the guard's like, what did you do that for?
Wait,
We're gonna have to repair that now.
I can see in darkness.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna stay there?
I look down into the well.
You look down, and it appears to go down as a shaft for a bit, and then open out into like a small cavern. You see the broken pieces of the seal down at the bottom.
Are there any Wrigley boys down there?
Not that you can see. There seems to be no. That's pretty much it. All you can see is that it opens up into a larger cavern.
Hey, Gerardi, you know what would really not be great for those Wrigley boys? Throwing like pieces of concrete down at them.
I was gonna say, just like take a shit into the well.
Oh well, it'll make something happen. Probably.
Give me a second.
Alright, I'll delete my one.
Thank you for being our official artist, Otters. I assume it's Otters. I'm not sure.
Probably.
You're welcome.
The guard seems annoyed at you. He's like, "Oh, this whole centipede business again. Look, we already told you. There was that time this morning was the first time we'd ever seen them. There's no centipede problem. If you don't stop with all this shit, we're gonna throw you out." And just as they're saying that, roll perception. You three that are at the well.
Alright, 1 second.
17!
That's a good score.
That's like the third best you could roll, or fourth.
Wow,
whatever.
it's almost like that's mathematically true.
I need to check something quickly.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh, what the fuck am I rolling?
Roll perception on him.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling perception on him.
Give me a... Wait, what? Oh, hang on. Give me a second.
Roll history
Quick
so you can
maths.
find what you're looking for.
That's quick.
Quick maths. You gotta say quick maths.
With maths.
2 plus 2 equals 4. Minus 1 dash 3 quick
Okay,
maths.
a swarm of centipedes bursts out from behind you. There's a rumbling, and you're surprised by it.
Oh boy.
They got a good roll on their stealth.
Has it been a long rest?
No, actually.
You should heroically run away.
That's what I'm doing then.
Brave Sir Ardelian ran away.
Why? Alright, why does Alphonse's character have like a yellow on the...
That's the pumpkin.
Okay.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. Bravely
And
ran.
the brave Robin.
He bravely beat a quick retreat. I'm a clock.
I'm just a clock. Okay.
Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop, yo.
Centipedes.
Give me a second.
Centipedes.
Tasha is like just walking into the inn when she hears rumbling and is like, "Oh God, he messed something up, didn't he?"
So here's Robin Williams.
Yes.
Say that like Okay. This is a swarm of small centipedes. Yes. So the three of you that are here, roll initiative.
Babypedes.
11! I'm gonna die.
Oh, have fun.
Sword fight with Dante.
So how are we dealing with death?
Ching. Ching. You
What
die.
do you mean?
Like, I know a lot of people don't like to kill off characters, and they'll frequently allow them to just...
We'll get to it when we get to it. I think this is my first time DMing, so I don't know how I want to handle it.
Let's get to it then.
I don't think you guys are going to be at much risk for real risk for a while.
We do have incredibly overpowered characters stat-wise.
I should re-roll.
Ah, everyone's pointing at me. Help.
20 charisma.
I love that
Meh. I like goats. Shut up.
goats are amazing.
So we're fighting an entire swarm of, like, guys.
Yeah, it's a swarm, but swarm of centipedes is in the monster manual as a single
It's
thing.
a class of enemy.
We should create an entire RPG behind this sword fight concept.
It wouldn't be chaotic at all.
Oh boy, I got 15 for initiative.
Oh boy.
15
Oh,
what? Oh, 15 roll.
15 points.
I thought it was like somebody sword fighting. It's just like,
You
yeah, I
know,
got
points.
15.
I got 15 feet.
What'd you get? You get a little through Grey? Yep.
Oh no, him.
By the way, if you guys don't partake in this battle, you're not going to get experience. That's not me coaxing you. I'm just saying that's a simple fact of life. It's
Like, I think it's our turn to notice and get out.
yeah.
Well, yeah, why would I even notice that that's happening? How far away are we from... Well,
I guess I should roll perception, maybe.
Give me a sec to add all the initiatives. This is really slow to do. 15. Okay. Now let me do that. Okay.
I love that my character's my token has the eyes in like the exact middle of the character portrait.
Yeah.
So when I drag the cursor around, it's like, look at that.
look at this. Look at that.
Why is the seal like pink?
That's
it's a cool
because I
color.
fucking used a picture of a crab from Splatoon.
Though to be fair, sea elves in this setting can be pink. They have like kind of pastel color for their skin, so they can be like kind of a light blue, a light pink, a mint green, a white.
I am mint
or a pale yellow. But yeah, he's actually pale green, mint green.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's like coral. It's like coral.
Minty elf.
Perception. Yeah, I suppose you four roll perception. I'm gonna have to do it for Bill as well.
Ooh, nice. I said that way too loudly. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm buying pizza.
Yeah, you notice Taja.
Yeah, so he did something stupid. We should maybe go investigate.
All right. I'm assuming it's going to take you like a round at least if you're going to be sprinting out of the inn to go help. So I'll wait. I'll let one round go through.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll have my full weapons and armor this fucking time, so...
Okay. You are surprised though, so it gets a surprise attack on you. Let's see.
All pizzas are half off.
Okay, so the swarm goes up and it goes onto Girati. They actually have to attack stuff that's in the same space as them.
They have to like mob you.
Yeah, so yeah, they're mobbing Gregory, and they're gonna roll 2 hits. So let me see. That's okay.
Oh, shoot, how am I gonna
Okay, they hit, and they do. How much damage is that?
85 damage.
8 damage.
Oh, it was close. By like 1/10.
Okay, Ankill, your turn.
Okay, my turn. So the swarm is
On
on
Girati.
Girati's face. Oh, holy fuck, this hurts. Okay,
Oh, wait a minute. Give me a second.
so
No, that's it. That's it. Well, it's Ankill first.
I'm trying to think because I'm not sure I want a sacred flame Girati's face.
Yeah. Not sure I want to Eldritch Blast Girati's face.
I mean,
More
for pure humor value, I kind of want. But you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna. Oh, nah. I am going to. Not have too high of a wisdom. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to use Healing Word. Wait.
I like that almost nobody is. It's acknowledging my fucking aimless green texting.
Fucking dog. What are you doing, Ankel?
I am doing healing word, which heals a target I can for 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Which is wisdom, because you're a cleric.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll.
Maybe 1d4 plus 4. 6.
Alright, you're healed for 6 damage, Jati.
Yeah.
Alright, this guard is gonna go up here and attempt to slash at these ones have swords. Wait, no, they're the same guard, so they're gonna attempt to kind of stab at the swarm here. Let's roll 1d20 plus 4. Yep, they hit, and then it's a 1d8 plus. Did I have been doing +1 or +2? I think we're doing
+1.
+1.
Not
okay,
bad.
so it does 8 damage to it. Give me a second to check this thing's.
Well, there you go. That's your semi-distasteful comment. Just pointing it out. That's fine.
Yeah.
So does the swarm of bugs being a swarm of bugs get a bonus to AC since like they can hit you regardless of whether they're wearing armor enough to fucking swing some shit at you? I don't know, that seems logical, but I don't know.
We can talk about it after, maybe.
True. I don't know, I was just thinking.
In general, if there's something that it feels like I should look up, I'm just going to make a note, and I'm going to look it up after the session and change it accordingly if I need to.
That's cool. I can agree with that.
I want to preserve the pace, if possible.
I'm fine with that.
It's not a big deal. Okay, so yeah, the guard does that and does that. Grigor, your turn. Alright then, use Careless Whisper. What do I need to do? Is it a wisdom save or something?
Oh boy, they get a whole no wisdom because they're fucking bugs.
Doesn't try to play Carolyn.
Does that fail your... They fail, okay.
We're gonna set it.
Ah, dude, it's Centipedo the Wise.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, so they take 12 damage, yeah? Cool. So they're compelled, okay. Mirabelle, your turn. Do they make that movement right now or when it's their next turn? I'm assuming when it's their next turn.
If they have their reaction, they make the movement from last time.
Okay. They use a react. Okay, so yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, shit. 2. Fuck! Your fucking green text. There you go.
Cool.
They're over there now.
That means I can use Eldritch Blast on them without killing the friendo, which I do.
You could aim to not hit them anyway. Okay, so roll to hit.
I can aim to not hit it while it's on top of them?
I mean, the guard didn't hit. Because they're not all... Good.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
I'm move over here, staying a good distance away from the centipedes. Over here, actually. 35 feet.
Was someone getting smacked up?
So, excuse me. Sorry, I have food happening.
Yes.
So, is it all right if I kind of just dictate my actions through text?
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I was going to finish up after this encounter.
Okay, yeah. I'll just say the things through Discord.
Sure.
So I shoot an Eldritch Blast at them.
Okay, roll to hit.
24.
That hits. Roll damage. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Alright. Now it's
Suddenly
their
we
turn.
stumble into the battlefield.
Not yet. It's not the top of the round yet.
Oh, okay.
They're not dead. Gregory, they run away, but do they then have to stay away from you? Okay. This one's gonna come up and try to swarm on this guard. It's gonna swarm at that guard. And it's a +3 to hit. Slash roll 1d20 +3. That hits. Slash roll 1d20 plus. No, not 1d20. What am I talking about? It's 2d4 because they're at half health or lower, meaning that they do less damage with their attack now because you literally killed half of them. Okay. Which guard is this? Oh, it's this one. He's gonna be trying to shake them off and slashing at and swiping at them with a spear to get them off. Let's roll 1d20 +4. He hits. Slash roll 1d8 +1. 2. Good. Okay, now you guys are coming over. So I'm going to say you position yourselves in a place relatively close and roll initiative for your characters. I'm going to move Bill. I'm going to say he's over.
Bill.
Here.
When it comes to combat, Soliloquy is the best, but everything else, she's just the worst.
Oh, you critted on initiative.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You get to surprise attack a fucking pile of bugs.
Yeah, so go ahead and act straight away.
I guess I attacked the bugs.
Okay, roll to hit 17. That hits, roll damage. $10. Nice.
And then I attack the bugs again.
Oh, you attack again, okay. Is that 10 your roll to hit?
No, that was 10.
No, that was a damage, yeah, sorry. Roll to hit. That hits, roll damage. Okay, there's very few of them left. I need to roll initiative for Bill. Leeson and Taja, can you roll initiatives, please?
Yeah, I can.
Just in case you somehow happen to also get a surprise round or something.
Ah!
As noted in the chat, I can't, so I'd like for you to do it.
Okay, what's your initiative?
+4.
Okay.
The whole thing is +4.
I'm gonna say what I just rolled was Bill's, and this is thingies. Okay. That means that you go again. I'm not gonna bother adding the initiatives for like one more round. It's your turn again, Soliloquy.
Okay, well, Soliloquy attacks a third time.
Hits. Guess what? They were on 1 HP. So no matter how much damage you did, you would have killed them.
And then Soliloquy attacks the guard a fourth time now. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, please don't. Okay, the swarm is dead.
Taja gets there and
I'm gonna leave
say, what did you do?
And we'll leave it off there. You can go, right?
To be continued, or whatever it's called, or however it sounds. I don't know the meme.
Was that
Yeah,
the
that one.
Seinfeld noise?
Alright guys, time for experience.
Oh boy.
My
Right.
favorite part of the game. Adding up experience.
We
Each of
killed
you
a
get-
swarm of centipedes. And 5 centipedes.
You are supposed to divide experience between the players.
Yeah.
I've
Okay,
never met
everyone-
anyone
yep.
that does that.
By the number of players.
Wait, who says that?
I have never met anyone that does that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works because I don't get the privilege of seeing the experience of encounters in the campaign that I'm in IRL. But I don't know. I wouldn't think that you would divide it.
I remember that's what my dad said. They
Are you
Let me-
sure
let
you're
me-
down
the idea is that like the experience represents like how much it challenged the characters to like complete the task, the amount of experience you gain from it. So
Yeah.
you divide it by the number of players because if you have 5 people working on a task, it will get done much faster and much easier than if you have like 3 people.
And that also makes it take a hell of a lot longer time to level up.
Yeah, really, Autumn, it just depends on how you want to balance things. Like, look at the experience, look at how much you're going to give out later, and just, like, choose one. It's fine.
I'm not going to divide it.
Okay.
I think it's really slow, otherwise.
Yep, it's really,
Yeah,
really slow.
Each of you
I
get
leveled up once in our several with the campaign.
right. Okay, so that means that each of you get, if I'm calculating this correctly, 350 experience.
Although,
For everybody?
we should be fair.
Yes,
'cause
everybody.
3 of us
Everybody.
Three of us weren't in.
What
You got
is Is this
there.
for this encounter and also the previous encounter?
Today.
Okay.
Today's session.
Okay,
Alright.
That's fair, then. Whatever. Let's
Yep,
keep
I
it
can
simple.
hear it.
Yes, we can hear it. You're not leveling up. You need like
1,000.
900 to Oh no, you're right! It is 300 for the first level up.
It is?
Ooh.
You are right.
Da-da-da-da.
You guys all level up.
I'm a
It's
paladin
boy.
too with
It was-
50
it was-
experience.
It was... This isn't going to matter later because I am just going to only have level ups happen at the end of sessions regardless of when you actually reach the threshold. But
As it should be.
to be fair, it was only this encounter that got you past that anyway, because this encounter would give 100 experience, and yeah, before they only had 250. 350 total. So you guys have all leveled up. If you need help leveling up, then I'm not going to bed anytime soon. I can help out in chat.
I get to know a new spell. I get an additional
Cool.
spell slot.
Look at
I get
that.
invocations now.
Cool.
I like my fighting style, and also I get spellcast.
Man.
And with that, Taja is a speedy Goyle.
Yeah.
Tiene como un fan. Se siente bien cuando se.
1d8 plus
Ponle vamos
per level after.
Hi, people in the same place as Polaris.
a cumplir 5.
1d8.
No te veas, pero cómo te va a ir, eh.
Also, I'm kind of with my family, so I'll just say this was very enjoyable. I liked how well the pace was kept, and I liked how much lore there was. So great job all around, Autumn.
Better than mine.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay!
It was grand. It was
Real
7
great
grand.
session.
Have a good
One of the
night.
lo- Actually, one of the
Thank you,
most
you
fun
too.
I've had in
7
D&D in a long
good
while.
dad.
Oh gosh, I'm really that's really nice of you to say. Thank you.
And I've
Alright,
also
I really have to
been,
go to the bathroom and like eat food, so I'm gonna like
That's fair.
putter off now. But it's
I'll see you,
it's been
Dante.
a fun time.
I'll probably call you later, Dante, and I can help
Okay,
you level
see you,
up, man.
nerds.
See ya.
I have been dying to actually be part of a D&D game
Mhm.
and not just DM for like the past
Ah.
3 goddamn years.
Oh jeez.
So finally getting to actually play the game.
You have to play the game to beat the game. Yeah, sounds random, right?
Finally. Play D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, does anyone need help leveling up? Talk in Discord now. I'm not gonna look at
No.
Roll20. I'm actually gonna close Roll20.
No, I'm
Noticed 5 giant centipedes.
pretty sure I just have to...
Oh no, you are right. It is 6. You guys should be at 400 experience each. You are right. I forgot about the